ready with it.
Rewind. Shameless.
United in the Europa League, Europa League. Let me tell them one.
Yes, people, we are here at the United View HQ, and are you surprised? It's me, it's Louis, and Paulo, and today we bring to you a great game, Manchester United and Barcelona. Before we introduce our amazing panel, Paulo, do you want to hit us with the team news?
Of course, we've got to get into the team news straight away. I don't think there's many surprises in this team, actually. David De Gea in goal. Wan-Bissaka at right back. That would probably be maybe the biggest surprise, but even then, it's not a big surprise. I think most of us probably would say on form Wan-Bissaka should start, Dalot coming back from injury. Rafael Varane, Luke Shaw at left centre-back, Tyrone Malacia at left-back, Casemiro, Fred in midfield with Bruno Fernandes, Sancho and Rashford, and Weghorst up front. What do you guys think of this team? Steph, I'll start with you because you haven't been here in ages.
Yeah.
So, how have you been, first of all?
I've been good. Just took a bit of a hiatus, you know, but I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back in the studio. I don't know. I think I'm glad actually that Wan-Bissaka's starting over Dalot, and I know that certain people, KG, will accuse me of having favouritism, but I think for this game, it's essential. Like, if we want to start off on the front foot and not have to worry about our defensive structure, we just know that Wan-Bissaka is great one-on-one. Right. And to be honest with you, I'm more comfortable with Bissaka being there because he's played more games recently. I feel like his match fitness is probably a bit better than Dalot's right now. That's good.
Lovely. Marcel, what are you saying? It's good to have you here, man.
I appreciate you, Louis, man. I think, you know, going on to Steph's point, that the fullbacks is going to be quite important today. So I'm glad that it's the likes of Malacia and Wan-Bissaka in those positions, players that are going to be long periods without the ball, but you know we're going to be chasing shadows a lot of this period of time. I think you know they're a very heavy possession-based team. So Wan-Bissaka, strong tackler against maybe Dembele or Rafinha. Good signs that is. And then that forward line is quite interesting. You know, Weghorst up front could have we've seen him in the 10, you know, and looked good there. But, you know, I think Ten Hag has to rotate it at some stage, you know, and I think when he does that, we might see Weghorst either come off or Bruno go out wide, maybe Sancho come on or try and make an effect to the game. But excited to see what happens today.
Yes. And we have DJ and Hayley. Hayley, what are you saying? You're on time, so that's a good start.
I have to...
I'm just taking over, you know, that's what they say, sir. Yeah, but Hayley, what are you saying for the team today?
Do you know what? It's a good, strong team. It's the best that we got. It's the best that we got.
Literally.
I'm happy to see Garnacho to come on off the bench.
Super sub.
And you know what? Like what Steph was saying, it's a great start for Wan-Bissaka. What's his name? Dembele's injured.
Yeah, he is.
He's injured. He's got today.
He's got a thigh injury.
To be honest, it doesn't matter who they put on the left-hand side.
He's got
exactly.
in the pocket. Move it. So I'm happy to see that.
Go on, DJ.
Yeah, man. Just as kind of what you guys said, I think you know this starting 11 isn't really much of a surprise. You know, Wan-Bissaka is going to be really crucial today.
Yeah.
I think even Tyrone Malacia is going to be really crucial today. I've liked his last few performances. A lot of bite, you know, a lot of tenacity in that defensive line there. And I think Luke Shaw is someone that, you know, we're going to see excel in this game. He's got a big job today. This is Barcelona. You know, this is different gravy here. This isn't, you know, some of the teams we've come up against in recent times. So I'm happy with it starting 11. I can see why maybe Garnacho hasn't started today because you're always going to need that quality coming off the bench, someone that's exciting, especially when teams are tired. And I think that's the thought process behind that. Weghorst, the big horse up front, I think, you know, we're all in agreement. He needs to do a little bit more. He does. However, Ten Hag masterstroke in the week, putting him in the 10. You know what I mean? Like, we have options today. Bruno can go in the 10. Bruno can go out wide to the right. Sancho can maybe drop into the 10. So a very fluid team that is going to be able to hopefully cope with a lot of different situations today.
For sure. Now, usually, like, when we're talking about Manchester United and the game that's at hand, we don't talk about the other team because we don't give them that attention, but we're against Barcelona today and it's a big game and they've got some key players, some dangerous players. So guys, who are we saying? Who do you think we need to look out for? Who should we have on the back of our minds?
Can we have their team news?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I'll read up the starting 11 for Barcelona. Ter Stegen in goal, Koundé, Araujo, Alonso, Alba, Pedri, Frankie de Jong, who obviously we were linked to earlier on last year,
Difficult.
Kessie, Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Gavi. So that's a very strong team from Barcelona. I would say probably the top 3 players to look out for would be De Jong, obviously. Great carrier of the ball, creative player, and it's probably a player who we wanted at Manchester United. We're missing that ball carrying midfield. I think you guys would definitely agree with that. So I would say Pedri, Frankie de Jong, and Lewandowski, but Rafinha with that pace, Rashford will be able to counteract that.
Yeah, I think 100%. I think you mentioned the elephant in the room. We all know who the elephant in the room is, and everyone at home knows who the elephant in the room is.
Can you remind us, just in case?
Frankie de Jong, FEJ to be exact. I honestly believe he is one of the elites in world football at the moment, especially in what he does. And if you look at Manchester United's team, yes, we have the awesome Casemiro there, but there is a Frankie de Jong size shaped hole in our midfield screaming for the player. Today's a weird game because look, if you look at it like this, if Barcelona turn us over today, do we automatically not become an attractive prospect for Frankie de Jong? But if we can actually hang with Barcelona today, get a result out of the game, or push them right to the wire, we show ourselves in good light. Maybe, and it might not be that black and white, but Frankie de Jong might look at that and be like, actually, wow, this United team is actually good. Like, it's something I could potentially go to.
Sure.
So
Absolutely, yeah.
Today is sort of like audition for everybody. It's an audition for Frankie de Jong. It's an audition for us as a team to promote to Barcelona. And I think we can win this game. I might be in the minority, but here we deal with positivity.
Well,
I think we can win this game.
I agree with you, but I think the game is there for the taking. But what we don't know, we don't actually know Barcelona's ability because yes, they're flying in the Spanish league, but how does that compare to the Premier League? You know, we're third. Is them being first in the Spanish league equivalent to maybe third, fourth in our league? Are they as good as Man City, who are at the top of the table? You know, they didn't do well in the Champions League, so are we against that top opposition, or are they still got their issues, their problems?
No, I was just going to say nothing to do with football base, but I'm just noticing that we're having some audio issues. There's echo issues.
Massive
So
echo. Okay,
yeah,
guys,
so
we'll deal with
apologies.
that.
Yeah, apologies for
DJ
that.
has an echo.
But yeah, apologies
Okay,
for
we'll
that.
deal
But it's
with
going to
that.
get sorted out in a minute.
But Witterbird has gifted 5 United View memberships, so we can celebrate that for now.
Thank you.
Lovely
Big
stuff.
Any shout outs?
We haven't had any super chats in, but a lot of people are just talking about how DJ has a massive echo, so we need to sort that out. So,
But guys, look, today is the game. It's the game we've been waiting for. Back in, I think when the draw got drawn, maybe December time, it was like, right, we've got Barcelona. You know, it's the game we've been waiting for. So you need to tune in today. You got to like the video. You got to share it with your friends, your mum, your nan, your dog. Everyone wants to see it. And of course, you got the best panel. Marcel, are you feeling positive about today?
Yeah. You're just seeing Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro, 2 key players for this game, warming up. Excited. This is the kind of competition that we want to be facing as Man United fans. We want to see these kind of these kind of teams, you know, go head to head. There's a massive competition, and obviously not in the sense of Champions League, Europa League, of course, but in terms of just the 2 teams competing, it's massive. I don't think we mentioned Gavi. I think that's another player that we have to watch out for for the Spanish team. But
What's his strengths?
He's just really good at picking up positions. He's really, you know, he's incognito at times, hiding in between the lines and picking up the ball, very aggressive with it when he does get on the ball. There's Frankie de Jong there as well, like DJ was mentioning. But I don't know, Man United we have to focus on our game plan.
Yeah.
I think there'll be elements of counter-attack in there, which is exciting as always, being a Man United fan. But anticipating for us to get a goal for sure. Rashford's going to be so key for us. In anything positive that we do, he has to be in and around it.
And that leads on to my next question. Like, if you're Ten Hag, what's your plan? What do you think you can do to capitalise, to take advantage of Barcelona? What would you do?
Space in behind, Steph. You know, Rashford, getting him in behind, that's his best strength. And we want to play to his strength, I think. So, space in behind.
No, I had to agree with you. Oh, no, I was just going to say, I think I'm interested to see if there is going to be a battle, but I'd be interested to see the battle between Casemiro and de Jong.
Very interesting.
I just find, I think that's, I don't know, it's because just obviously us being United fans, knowing that we were trying to get de Jong for so long, and then seeing him up against Casemiro, who is arguably one of our best players, or new signings, best players of the season. Very interested to see that duel.
That's definitely a key battle.
Yeah. I'm just a bit worried, to be honest with you. I think out of all of us, okay, we said before that, we were talking before the live stream. I think out of all of us, I'm the most pessimistic, To be fair,
Why?
because I got bad memories, man. Like I got listen. The
It's a
last time we
different
played.
team now, Steph. This is a
Okay,
different-
but
this is a different team.
okay, you say it's a different team, but we
It's
all
easier
agreed,
to
yeah, but we all agreed that it's a mental thing as well.
Absolutely.
So the last 4 meetings that we've had with them, we've lost.
Right.
The last 4 meetings, we haven't played them since 2019. The last game that we scored is Luke Shaw own goal. It was an own goal. Like I know this happens, you know, just under 2 years ago now, but I think it will have a big mental thing, and I think Luke Shaw will be thinking that, like, fucking hell, I'm now playing centre back.
I hear
don't
you,
wanna do like
but
an-
I do think Ten Hag has brought this resilience, and I think the mentality of United under, you know, your Solskjaers and other managers we had to Ten Hag is different. I think we're in a different place, and mentally we've got momentum and we're on good vibes. Do you know what I mean?
We can't win on vibes. We can't win on air, man.
We cannot. But it's an aura that's going through the team from the defence to the strike. You know, Rashford on form. You got Martinez when he plays. You know, that aggression and that vibe with Raphael. You know, handshaking, all of that good stuff. Celebrating when they get clearance.
That's
It's
true.
different.
That's true.
I don't think we've won any game this season off vibes. I think if we're talking about vibes, it was last season when Ronaldo came in. It was all about vibes. There was no structure. There was no organisation in our team. And look, I think talking about a striker in Ronaldo, Lewandowski, I think he's going to be a big man for Barcelona tonight if he gets any success against us. He's got 26 Barca appearances this season in all competitions, 23 goals and 6 assists.
Goal a game, mate.
So we're talking about a massive player. Look, he's world class. Lewandowski as a striker is world class.
Yep.
Is he the main player we should be looking out for, DJ?
I think he is, in a sense. You know, we mentioned De Jong. I think De Jong in the middle of the park is obviously, as we've already touched on, amazing. But then when you look at the business end of the pitch where the goals need to be scored, there are very few in Europe who are at that caliber. Lewandowski's been doing it time and time again. The man is just a goal scorer.
Yeah.
Varane and Luke Shaw, they're going to have their work cut out tonight.
Yeah.
But within saying that, we still have a Raphael Varane who's played in these type of games.
And
So he knows-
Casemiro.
Exactly. He knows the importance of going up against Barcelona.
Right.
Slightly different Barcelona team to the one that he played against, but Lewandowski, if he's a world-class striker, we have world-class defenders. So in Varane, so that battle's also going to be really interesting.
And what about off the bench though? Because I think we do have some quality on the bench. Let me read it out: Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Job Dalot, Tom Heaton, Facundo Malek.
Yes.
Let's go. Jack Butland in goal. So we've got
2 keepers.
2 keepers on the bench: Anthony Alanga, Alejandro Garnacho, Zidane Iqbal, and Kobe Mainoo. So
You say strength.
It is. I mean, I think when we're looking off the bench, who would you guys have come up? Of course, Garnacho is the obvious choice, but would Pellistri come in this game? Would Dalot come in this game? I think it's very difficult as a fullback to come on and have straight away an impact. I think if you're looking for, obviously, an outlet on the right, it would be Dalot, but it's coming off an injury. It's a difficult subject. But Hayley, who do you think we should be thinking about bringing off the bench?
Do you know what? It kind of depends how the game is going. But straight from the jump, the obvious one is Garnacho.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to read how the game is.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because we might need to switch it up on the right,
Mhm.
and Pellistri might need to come on. We might need to drop the horse to the 10.
To be honest,
The horse to the 10. I love
We
it.
have to do
I love
it
it.
again.
You might
I
have to
believe
do it.
after
No, but you
the-
say you might have to do it. You say that as, and I know that you don't mean it, but you say it as a like a negative thing if we're struggling. But I thought
Yeah,
Weghorst
he
did
did
great
good.
as a number 10.
did
I was,
good.
my
Exactly.
eyes, yeah, he did
I think
great as
those
a number
last
10.
20 minutes against Leeds has made Ten Hag go, do you know what? I've got to play him as a second striker, number 10, and put Rashford in behind. Like,
But
you
I
have
think-
to, surely.
I think he played really good in the 10. However, we can't get carried away. It's because that was a bit of Ten Hag genius. The game needed that. We needed something that
Different.
was
Something
a
different.
bit different to throw them off balance. I don't think that's the go-to in every single football match, but it's nice to know that our manager
option.
has that in the bag in case and as and when we need it. So I think Weghorst today, funny enough, I think he needs to be important for Manchester United. I think he needs to start utilising his height. For me, he doesn't really play too much as a big man. He's massive. He's what, 6'6". Use the frame. Use your levers that you have. Like how we can get out of this Barcelona team is by getting in their faces and making it a fight. Today, technically, we can't go for beautiful football versus beautiful football. It's just not going to work. We're not at that level just yet. However, let's make it a fight. We've got the big man up top. Let's get the elbows out and the
crosses in the
headbutts and
box.
the knees and
Well,
just
the
get in their
accidental.
face.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
That's what I'm saying. We need a bit of shithousery today. We need to combat them. That's how Madrid. Obviously, I think they beat up Madrid the other day or whatever. But that's how you need to get in this Barcelona team's face. You need to be a bit physical. We need to be aggressive, and I think we have the right players for it.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
it. What, and Casemiro and Fred.
Casemiro, Fred, Bruno. You need Bruno rolling.
all three of them.
All of it.
I've got a
Yeah, it's
lot
going to
of
be a
aggression.
team effort. Wan-Bissaka.
This is also going to be a battle of the midfield, don't you agree? They've got a
Yeah,
strong
but-
midfield. Go on.
It's going to be important for Fernandes to gain possession.
Composure.
No silly
No.
flicks. Because the Camp Nou state, the pitch is massive.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can't be wasting our energy running up and down the pitch
No.
because we're losing possession so easily. Let them do the running.
And he can't start pass. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no.
Like a hot potato.
Yeah,
Like just no look pass. Oh, like no,
There's a
none of
time
that.
Like read the room. There's a time
But
and
I
place.
think
Efficiency.
You
That's
know-
what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
We need to be efficient
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
With Casemiro on the pitch, I think when there's no Casemiro, who's going to talk to Fernandes? Who's going to actually say to me, what are you doing? Casemiro's there. I think Fernandes is going to be a bit more like, all right, cool, let me play football. And he's got someone who's on his level, who can actually be in sync with
Well,
1-2s, boom, boom, boom.
It depends the style of game though that we play though, Hayley. If we're gonna start maybe counter-attacking, I think it's gonna be harder for us to try and keep possession of the ball and make them do a lot of the running. I think because it's the Camp Nou, 90,000 or how many thousand that they have. I think it's gonna be a thing where we're gonna be chasing shadows for a little bit. That's why Weghorst is important. He's not a striker with presence, but he does run around a lot with the pack. With Rashford. Very aggressive, run around, chase, lost causes. Same with Bruno. So you've got three players in the forward line there that are used to pressing and chasing the ball, which will help us. But we have to definitely look out for their positional understanding and how they make the pitch look so big.
Yeah. I think even under Rolly, we kept saying the same thing about not being able to hold on to the ball for very long. We just kept playing counter-attacking football. And I think Bruno and Rashford had such a good season that season with Ollie because it was just that ball into Rashford from Bruno. And I think in this game, we'll see less of that though. I think against Chelsea, against Tottenham this season, Arsenal, we've had periods of possession-based football, and that's what Ten Hag wants. So I think today, I don't think we'll see as much. What do you think, DJ?
Yeah, do you know what I think? That's a brilliant point in terms of Bruno. I think under Oli, he was given different instruction. He was allowed to, I wouldn't say allowed to misplace passes, but he was allowed to be very expressive, have the freedom.
Yeah.
If something doesn't work, then that's fine. Try again and try again. I think with Ten Hag, there is a more measured approach to games. There's a more controlled approach to games where now Bruno has to refine his game.
Yeah.
So a lot of those misplaced passes and stuff like that, I'd like to see those sort of diminish a little bit. It's fine to obviously try those passes, but within this team where we're trying to get the control, he's gonna have to refine his game just a little bit.
And I'm sure, if I remember rightly, that's off the back of your comment last game. Didn't you say about, Bruno might be gone or something if he doesn't fit into the Ten Hag system?
So that was Mina, but big up
Was
Mina.
that Mina?
Big up Mina.
Yeah,
It's
big
her
up
birthday
Mina.
tomorrow. It's her
It
birthday
is,
tomorrow.
it
Yeah,
is,
it's her
it is.
birthday
Come on,
tomorrow.
what
Big
them
up
comments?
Mina.
Happy birthday comments for Mina.
But
what was she saying?
But to be fair, I got what she meant. It wasn't, we need to sell Bruno Fernandes. Look, Ollie's a different animal, and all the managers before him were different animals. Ten Hag is a different animal in his own right. Ten Hag wants players that are going to be able to fit his philosophy, fit his system. This ain't freestyle football here anymore.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it really isn't. So if Bruno is not doing what the man, and that's not just not Bruno, that's to every other player. If they're not doing the right things that Ten Hag wants and needs to build and have an effective 11 on the pitch, then I'm sure they'll get given chances, and I'm sure he will talk to them 10 times and try and get them within this vision. But if they just can't get the bad habits out, because every player's got bad habits.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they can't get those bad habits out, then
What
that
I would
could
say
be
though,
an option.
what I would say though is, guys, I think this game kind of suits the Bruno-esque player, the one that wants to force the ball beyond the defensive line, because
Getting
Barcelona are
behind.
going to be playing in our half. That's what they're going to try to enact today. So there's going to be space in behind. It's just about picking the right moments, efficiency, like you were saying, Paulo, doing it at the right time, knowing when to get the ball and force it quickly through the lines. He's a fantastic player, I think, though, but it's very hard for him to adapt that stage now. I think it might come to a fall later on, like 3 years into the process, where we just need somebody that's very, very efficient, and he might be fall short in that category.
The thing is with Bruno, I think that not a lot of us talk about it, but I think the reason he's not so efficient in his game is because he does lack a bit of that mobility at times. He does lack a bit of that dribbling success at times, and that's why he has that ridiculous pass on him. Look, he's got a great vision.
Yes.
He's a great attacking player, but I think at times when going forward, it is definitely a conversation to be had in 2 years' time when we're looking at the team and we're saying, is Bruno the player we need? Because, and I know a lot of people will say, but look at his stats and all that this season. Look, for me, Bruno at times this season, he's had great goals and great assists, but when we're talking about performances, that's when people start talking about stat padding.
Yeah.
Because the performances are not there.
Yeah.
So I think with Bruno in 2 years' time, there will be a conversation there about should we get rid of him? Do you know what I mean? What do you think, Steph? Do you think that's a fair point?
I mean, I'm not a palm reader, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I completely take on board everybody's points, and I get what you're saying. But for me personally, sorry to be boring in my answer, but I'm concentrating more like on this game and this season. Like I can't really look 2 seasons ahead and think, oh, will Bruno be on the bench or not? But I echo your thoughts.
There's definitely an argument there at some point.
There's an argument. There is an argument there. I hope. I'm channeling Marcel's positivity here, but I think Bruno's going to have a good game. I think he will have a good game today.
There's one player I wanted to actually just talk about quickly before you
Sancho.
go on.
Yeah, that was on my lips. Sancho. Like, what are you saying for Sancho?
Yeah, I think he had an impressive cameo the other week, and I thought a lot of fans got behind that, and he looked sharp. He looked good. Still not 100%, but he looked good enough to warrant a start. This is a big game,
massive game,
European opposition.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing he's under a new lease of life right now at the club. I hope he performs, man. And that right wing spot, which we bought him for originally, that's what he was bought for. He was bought for the right wing. Let's see what he can do today. He's going to have Wan-Bissaka that can clean up a lot of the defensive stuff. Sancho today could be a very important player. The reason being, all the eyes are going to be on Marcus Rashford. So the supporting cast in the team, it's time for them to pop up and maybe,
Oh no, sorry. I just wanted to, because I keep forgetting to mention when you say all the important players, we're talking about who's going to be effective or who you're going to worry about. Alba. I said this to DJ. Yeah. I said this to DJ before, and because you talking about Sancho reminded me of
who's going.
Alba. Yeah, Alba exactly. Like just Alba is. He's a very attacking minded. He's good at going forward, right? And I mean his defensive capabilities are less to be questioned. I'm not saying that he's a bad player or he's an amazing player, but what I'm saying is if that battle's going to go on and Sancho's on the pitch, I'm worried that Sancho won't track back. I don't want to be that person, but that's what I'm worried about because he is such a forward-minded winger.
He is. Yeah, I think on that side of the pitch you have Casemiro that plays obviously the right side of the centre of the midfield.
You got Wan-Bissaka.
He will cover that. Plus,
sweeping up.
Plus, in that sort of like triangle there, you'll have Wan-Bissaka still, and you still got Varane next to Wan-Bissaka. So I think there's enough cover on that right. Not to say that it's going to be the answer, but I think I'm thankful that there is enough cover on that side of the pitch to facilitate that. For sure.
But we also want it to be a team effort. You know them ones where the whole team's getting back and going forward together. I wouldn't mind seeing us utilise Marcus Rashford the same way, France did in the World Cup with Mbappe, how he just stays halfway line on the left touch line because that's our out ball because Rashford is going to cause them problems if you size him.
VK's got a super chat. He says Marcus centre forward, Sancho left wing, Bruno right wing, and Wow in the number 10 position. You can see Ten Hag trying to match the four in midfield against Barca. Still confident we will come away with a comfortable win.
Who's this guy? I like him or her?
VK.
Hey, big up VK.
Confidence there from him. I think the worry I have today is, are we going to go back to that sort of defensive football for 90 minutes? Because this season we have noticed at times lapse in concentration. And against Barcelona, I think they're a great team. But if you're bringing them to the Premier League,
that's what I'm saying. Do
you know what I mean? I think that they'll get top 4 definitely. I think they have that quality there. But will they confidently beat Man City, Arsenal? I'm not so sure about that. Do you know what I mean? We're talking about some of the best players in the world, and even yesterday we saw Arsenal getting beaten by City, and the conversation is there, guys, about us challenging for the league. I think the conversation is there. Like, it's no joke now. I know Steph is not here for that. But I think is there. What are we 5 points off? We're 5 points off right now. So I think. Hayley, what do you think? Do you think there's still
what I think?
I know you think, but we've got to keep it.
But we need to.
You're going to be like moving crazy, like you're a KG 2.0, like winning the league.
That's how I live my life.
I like
it's good though.
I like
on the edge.
No,
it's good.
I like that.
It doesn't always pay off, but it makes
we like the balance on the United View, don't we? We like the balance.
Good balance. We need people like Steph to bring us back down to earth sometimes. You know.
Do you know what? I think there's a couple of games I'm waiting to see how they pan
You're
out,
in
and then I can. Because you know what? I think I'm not gonna lie. This manager, hey guys, this manager
Exactly.
has put the. I wasn't expecting us to do anything this season, and I was happy with it because we come from such a dark place. But this manager's got us believing again. We're like 5 points off top. Like we're looking dangerous. Players are coming back from injury now. We love his philosophy. We love his attitude. We love the players that he's brought in. United actually have a spine with Varane, Martinez, Casemiro. Like maybe it is time to maybe believe. Look, I'm not being stupid. I don't think we're at the level of a City just yet. But let's push them. Let's push them.
You're talking about the Premier League.
Marcel, most of us said beginning of the season we'll be happy. I think most people said happy with 5th. A lot of people said. A lot of us didn't expect top 4. Not you, Helio. So you expected us to bounce straight away with a new manager, yeah? You said you'd put a bet down that we would win the league, wasn't it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, Haley, give me some money. Give me some money.
So you know
I don't think we've gotten your opinion on that yet.
Yeah.
What do you think? Are we in a comfortable position right now to say we can win the league? Or do we need to wait until March? Do we need to wait until that little gap in March to say, let's see what happens?
Definitely too early, bro, Paulo. I think definitely too early. So just on what DJ was saying before, I remember, it was a speculation between Poch or Ten Hag. I've been saying Ten Hag from minute one.
day. I was a Ten Hag guy from day.
I was the very first person to say Ten Hag. I know he's going to be very successful here. That's just a matter of time. It's inevitable. But for this Premier League season, it's very, very difficult to kind of judge that. You mentioned Man City, you mentioned Arsenal right now. They've been very good. We have to, in the second half of the season, we have to get, I think it's 15 games left to play. We have to win at least 10, 11, 12 to be in with a fighting chance.
Absolutely,
and once you kind of accumulate those points, get another stretch of 7, 8 games in a row, and then we can talk about Premier League titles. I said specifically the 26th. That's just after we play Chelsea. But these Spurs, I think it's Chelsea and Spurs that we have around April. But these kind of games here are the perfect kind of tests that we want. You want to see your level. This is one of the best teams in Europe right now, top of their league. They're playing really, really good football. So this is the test, and it's early doors as well. Sometimes you would think, we're just in the beginning of our process. You don't want to play the best teams. It's the best time to play some of the best teams in the world.
I was just going to say that I think now is the perfect time to play Barcelona. I mean, they've won their last 11 games, the last 11 games.
They're on a roll.
They're flying high. Yeah. They're flying high, right? But what I'm saying is, again, going back to football is a mental game as well as a physical one. The position that we're in now in the Premier League, I think if we kick on and win today, and win in the next leg, I think that's going to give us a big boost for the remainder of the season. Because we've played the big boys now. Like we've played City, right? Arsenal twice, right? And I feel like this is our next big test. And to me, when this fixture got drawn at the end of last year, I was like, this is more like a final. This is like a final.
It feels like a Champions League game, really.
Okay. Now I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm like, if we win against Barcelona, who do we what do we have in our way?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Who do we have in our way?
United win this today.
Yeah.
If we win, probably. Or we get a decent result, right? Draw or win, whatever. If we win this today, I'm telling you now, I feel sorry for who we've got next in the Prem. That's Leicester.
Leicester on Sunday.
I feel sorry for Leicester because the belief.
No Casemiro though on Sunday.
Listen,
just saying.
We're gonna have to manage. We're
just
gonna have to manage. And if it means bringing in some of the unfavourable players, then we're gonna have to do that because people need a rest and people need to and people need to be fit and ready to go.
All right, so half time.
Kick off. 2 minutes.
Kick off. To be honest, I know it's gonna fly. It's gonna fly, because it's gonna be a quick, fast-paced game, and you know what they say: when you're having fun, time goes quick. But let's get our predictions before the game starts. I want to know what we're saying. I want some positivity in this room. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to ask Steph first. So let's start with Hayley. Hayley, go on. What are you telling me? What's the score?
I say we'll nick it 2-1.
2-1 United. Love that. 2-1. That's what she thinks. Go on, DJ.
I said it's either going to be a 2-2 or a 2-1 United.
Okay, interesting game. Marcel, what are you telling me?
A little bit, bro. I'm going to be a little bit pessimistic. A little bit. I think it's a loss or a draw.
Realistic.
Okay.
Is that because you're sitting next to Steph, or is that your actual?
I think it's.
No shade.
So what are you saying? A draw or loss? And what are you saying? Steph?
I would love a win though, bro.
Of course.
Don't boo me, but we're going to lose 3-1.
Okay, I hear that. Go on, Paulo, give us some.
Look, I think we're well in this.
Mm-hmm.
We're well in this. Like, I'm not stuck in that, mindset that I think we're going to get battered. I think that's been a long time gone. This season, we've been phenomenal, in my opinion. When you look at, our expectations, I think we can beat them. But like DJ said, this is important. Actually, it was Hayley who said it. We cannot be doing some foolishness. No. We can't be like looking to just, run around and all of that. We need to be efficient in possession. And I think this season, and it happened last season plenty of times, we can't afford to just keep passing the ball out of play and just doing some foolish. What are you going to say?
I was just going quick caveat with the 3-1, right? It's not because we're going to play badly. It's just that Barcelona are flying
absolutely
high right
Look
now.
at this team.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. I'm not being negative on our team. I'm just saying the way Barca are moving right now is madness.
What's your score prediction?
I would say I'm going to say 2-1.
2-1 United.
What do you think?
Listen, man, I've got to be positive, innit? How can I be hosting and be negative? We're going to win. 2-0. I like clean sheets.
2-0.
But look, there's about 570 people tuning in so far. Guys, we need to get 1,000.
We need to. 200 likes so far.
Do you know how many 200 likes? We need to get that up.
Yeah. Who is in the community right now with your shoes off?
Listen, it's the biggest game. Like, where you guys are.
Let's go, guys. This is a massive game.
Come on, United. Should we do play watch? Who would you like to watch today? Go on, Marcel. Who do you want to watch?
Bruno, King Bruno, man.
Yeah?
Bruno
You're on
Fernandes in
Bruno.
a 10.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Steph, who would you like to watch? Play watch.
Oh, play watch.
I help you out, Rashford.
What?
I help you out. You can have Rashford.
I'll have
Rashford is
I'll
right.
give you Rashford. That's a nice one, a generous one. Go on. Who would you like to watch?
I will be on Wan-Bissaka.
Cool. I like that.
That's a good one.
Who would you like, DJ?
Bruno.
Come on, JS7.
Sancho. South London vibes, yeah? Come on, Haley, who have you got today?
Well, it's not a Jamaican one there, so. I don't know, give me someone. Not the horse, because I had it last time.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to watch both Luke Shaw and Varane. Because
Okay.
defensively is going to be key today. I want to see how you break that one down. And I'll look at Casemiro. Casemiro and Fred, because he's there. Do you know what I mean? Woo!
This is
honours.
United in
That's
that
what you need to play.
Yeah, United in that
Good
white
game.
kit looking.
But we look serious
good.
though. We look mean.
We do.
We got to give it.
We do.
Wow,
Lewandowski's-
he's been hitting the gym.
Sancho scored at the Camp Nou before as well.
We're
you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got players there that can affect this game as well, man.
Do you know
Rashford's
what?
serious.
Yeah, Rashford looks serious. He's got such a strong mentality. So he's not nervous. He's ready. He's geared up.
We're in the Real Madrid colours as well, you know.
Super chat coming in, guys, from Safari. Geez, are we in Virginia with our shoes off waiting for Rash to cook love? Let's go.
Like the video though.
Let's go. United kick off. Okay, and that was Rashford from centre. So
Game has kicked off. Let's
Yeah,
go, guys.
see the horse winning it.
of course it's very early on, but it looks like Rashford is number 9.
Oh,
VK.
Varane with the feet already.
VK with a super chat. Smash the like, fam, for the crew.
Ball through already.
Ball through. Good start there.
Don't do
Good
this to
start
me
there.
already.
And United are pushing high up
High
the
up
pitch.
the
bro.
pitch.
High up the pitch.
And already that is Rashford down the middle. You got Sancho
That
on the
just
left.
loses confidence. Running off the shoulder, big cross.
And that's
Sancho's
Fernandes on
playing
the
in
right.
the 10. Sancho's playing in the 10 at the moment.
Well, I
At the
think Vout
moment.
is.
At the moment.
Ooh.
Maybe actually.
It would be Vout, wouldn't it? Because Sancho's on the left. Unless Vout's on the left. With that lack of
Super
pace.
chat here from VK. Wout with the brace and KG with the adoption papers. That is great. I like that one. That is funny.
Oh, God.
KG doesn't hate Wout, but he thinks he's a dead player. So we'll just keep it real.
Oh man.
Xavi. He's only been a manager for a minute, hasn't he? But he's been doing very
Turning
well.
it around though.
He transformed Barcelona already.
There we go.
Aye.
Situations like this.
Yeah,
Midfield.
Bruno's on the
Midfield is
right.
massive.
Vout, look how deep Vout
Get
is.
it. Win that.
Yes.
Come on, win it. You got to win that.
See?
Here come Barca.
That's it. That's Vout. That's what we're talking about.
If in doubt, kick
He's
it
playing
out.
in the 10. He's playing in the 10.
He is playing in that position.
I will say one thing right now. I think that we have started on the front foot. It's nearly 2 minutes gone already, but you can tell that we started on the front foot. Barcelona, however, I feel like they're like waiting patiently. They're feeling the game out. I feel like they're feeling it. They're like,
Because
do
to
you
be
know what
honest,
I
they
mean?
probably wouldn't even know how we would have started in terms of positions. Now they're not, okay, Rashford's number 9, so they know, we might go for the ball over the top or whatever. It's the good thing is we can interchange. All of our attackers could play in pretty much any of the positions. positions. So that's a positive.
Bruno on the half turn.
There we go.
Lovely.
Good. It's the wrong person you want on the ball. It's the wrong person you want on the ball.
That was terrible.
That was wild, man.
But there's spaces in between the lines.
Yeah,
there is spaces in between the lines.
We're organising it, guys. We're organising it.
De Jong's picking up off the back.
Look.
Press.
Don't think we should
We're kind of playing this
overcommit.
4-3-3 formation, really.
And we're doing a high line. I thought we were giving them a bit more of the ball.
Yeah.
But
Aggressive.
you see, I think we can play that high line, right? Because of our back line. I think we can play the high line.
There's no Maguire there.
Facts.
Someone needs to get on FDJ though, man.
And look, it's about confidence as well. We're confident. We've been playing well. We've been playing. We can play a high line. We can play against
the
them.
last thing I'd want is for us to go there and start being all reserved. And
Exactly.
Let's play ball. We can play football. Do you know what I mean?
But are we surprised with Weghorst midfielders?
I'm not surprised.
I'm actually happy to
Yeah?
see that.
Okay,
I am.
interesting.
I'm happy to see that.
His strength, Paulo, is the running. It's the high intensity running.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you have that in that midfield, adding with Fred, adding with Bruno, adding with Rashford.
And you'll still have Rashford coming back as well, still dropping into the midfield.
To be honest, I would say to Rashford, you just be on the shoulder of the last defender. That way, they don't want to come forward, the centre backs, because they know Rashford's on my case.
I love how we're playing. We're so high up.
It's good.
We're so high. We're with their half.
Aggressive.
We've got to be.
How long can we keep this up for, though?
That's a good question.
There will be.
They shouldn't be winning that. Shouldn't be winning that.
Good. Composure. We've got Varane at the back. We're good.
Okay, well done, De Gea.
That was the wrong ball.
Mina saying Owen's still locked in the cupboard. He is, Mina. And we won't let him out anytime soon, I don't think. But we'll see.
We're quite enjoying this, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. So,
taking
love
over.
Love to Owen.
Wait,
We've been missing
you
him.
got the United V takeover?
Yeah, sure.
Lovely
Yes,
tackle
great.
by
That's
Fred.
good. Let's go,
Brilliant.
boys.
Casemiro.
Well, you see Rashford again, he's off as soon as that ball's on. And that's what we
Yeah, it
want to
gives their
see.
defence something to think about.
Yeah, trust me. At the end of the day, if they had Val up there, them defenders would be chilling today.
Exactly,
We
they'll
can't
be
be doing
high
that.
up.
Oh,
Ooh, Casemiro.
Mate,
That's
that
a
was
bit
too
immature.
easy.
That's part of his game, though. Those reckless tackles.
Don't be sliding in like that, man.
Who is that?
Boys, you got to
That's
do
Rafinha.
Off,
It's
that
done.
was off.
Yeah. Got to do better in the tackle though.
I feel like Barcelona playing quite narrow
yeah.
at the moment, narrower than I thought they
Yeah.
would play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether
Sancho
that's...
gets done here, and he should.
Casemiro, that was
I mean, it's dangerous play, isn't it? Really. I mean,
it's not
but
dangerous. Why is he
it's
sliding in?
yeah. I mean, it's part of his game, though, isn't it? We've seen it this whole season,
Yeah,
really.
it's part of his
And
game.
obviously, it's the mental aspect.
Yeah.
You know, when they see Casemiro going
He's
to
been
ground,
here loads of times, DJ, innit? He's been here loads of times.
I'll allow him then. I'll
A
allow
little
him.
bit of confidence there from De Gea and Tetu.
Take too long.
Too-
Luke
yeah,
Shaw,
they
man,
take
takes
too
too long sometimes. man.
Confident though, confident.
And that's that bad habits I was talking about.
Police, we started better against Barcelona
Isn't that
than what we
Chris
did
Brown
against
song?
Leeds.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Bad Habits. Is that a Chris Brown song?
No, it's
That's Ed
already.
Sheeran.
I don't even listen to him. Well,
I knew it was some kind of song.
Yeah.
I'll reiterate my point because I don't think it has Steph, but I said we started better today against Barcelona than what we did against Leeds.
Oh yeah,
And
sorry.
that's saying
I was
something.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
no, it was,
But
yeah.
I think that's
Look at the run. Look at the
That's
run.
important to
Look at the
highlight.
run.
oh,
Good
yeah,
run.
second ball.
Great
Look,
run.
look at Val.
Keep it
Look
down.
at
Good.
that.
Great
That's
link.
what we want him to do.
I am
Lovely.
loving that in this position.
Is our main man?
Do you, like we all said, there's something lacking in the striker Weghorst, right? But when he drops into that midfield, he's so vital in our link up.
He's
Because
important.
he cares for the ball more than
Absolutely.
Bruno does.
Which is
and that
crazy, isn't it?
position's very
He would just want to
important.
get the ball, pass it off.
Varane's dribbling into the final third.
Yeah,
Come on, Sanch.
come on, Sancho.
Come on,
Go
Sancho,
again,
you got to
go
be on it,
again.
my brother.
Yeah, go on,
That's
Varane.
Varane.
Yes,
you know.
Varane.
Hey.
Good. Listen, this is Varane's ends, man. This is where
Come on,
he got
United.
his breakfast. The
Are you
amount of
really
times he's
really
gone there,
fun
been
ends?
victorious.
Yeah.
Varane and Casemiro, they've been here. They've been here.
Been done, did it?
It's a triangles. Come on.
Do you know what? I just think though that right hand side, the pace. Obviously, Bruno's not got the pace.
Yeah.
Saka might not be in the right position to get the cross in. It's just a minute
Come on,
ago.
Malacia.
Go on, Malacia.
Come on,
Lovely.
Rashi.
Backstick.
Go on, Rash. And United are coming up.
Play
Yeah,
good.
we're coming out, guys. We're
Play
coming
good.
out.
Listen, yeah. So all of those people who hate the fact that I'm negative or whatever, listen, I want all of you, yeah, I want all of you to prove me the wrong.
gonna-
Prove me wrong.
But I think a lot of their attacks will come down the left today.
Yeah.
Unlucky,
yeah.
Sanch.
Absolutely.
Sancho, you need to be
Well
better
done,
than that,
Fred.
bro. Come on, warm up. 6 minutes in, United have Barcelona pinned into their own half.
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
really
moment.
liking this
We
start.
don't usually start good
Very
at the
good
new
start.
camp.
Pick
But
your
you know
head up,
what? It's
Rashford.
the
Pick your
tactic.
head up. Sorry.
Nah, it's a good cross.
Unlucky.
Bruno maybe focus a bit more on that
Oi,
technique.
Hey, ripping his
can't
shirt,
just
relax.
take his
Getting
shirt
naked,
already.
man. Jeez.
You can't be
Yeah, of
overzealous.
course, nice little tackle there.
Spin
Come
a
on,
move, boy.
United.
Spin a move. Who's there?
Second ball,
Second ball, please.
Well
That's
done.
it,
Yes.
Wan-Bissaka.
Deal with it.
Lovely.
Take care of it. Take care of
Yeah.
it. Just
But talk
keep
to
things
him,
simple.
talk to him,
Good,
talk to
good.
him. Don't lose it. It's Bruno on the ball.
Right.
Simple.
Pass.
Nice. Just
Keep
nice.
things
Let's
simple.
keep the ball.
Guys, we're keeping possession against Barcelona.
Lovely.
It's good.
Lovely. Sure. Said
Go
true.
wide, go
Short,
wide,
simple.
go wide. Good.
Nice.
Yes.
Let's drive.
Sure.
Cross into Val. Cross into Val.
Guys, it's looking good.
Very good.
Bruno.
Offside.
Who was
Is he offside?
Who- No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was a phase before. Bruno wasn't offside. It was a
I
phase
didn't think
before.
Bruno was offside.
Sanch.
That was a good cross.
It was a good cross, but if I'm Sancho driving the box, it's tricky.
Is he offside
I think
there?
Bruno's trying to tell him that Malacia.
Well,
Sancho, that's lazy. That's a very poor start, to be fair. You've got to be on the ball.
I mean, he
man.
could have gotten back on side really.
Of course.
I think Bruno was telling Sanch to just watch the underlap. Look for the underlap
Okay.
or more whip on the
Lot
cross.
of space there.
Space.
There's a lot
the
of
pitch
space
is
there.
massive.
Wide now.
Early.
They're wide.
Ooh.
They're playing wide.
Oh,
They're
Don't
playing
let him
Lewandowski.
shoot. Don't let him shoot. Don't let him shoot.
Oh, what a save. Good
What a
save.
save.
Good save from
That's the
David.
one person you don't want shooting in the box.
Yeah.
You don't want to shoot.
And there you go. Just that's a reminder there that
Big
Barcelona
reminder.
are dangerous.
But Luke Shaw done well there. Just force the difficult angle.
Yeah.
Push, shepherd him out
He
wide.
done just about enough.
Yeah,
just
force him
about.
out. Force him out wide. Make it harder for him.
FDJ. And this is what you're going to get from him. You're going to get those runs into the midfield
This is
that
the
takes
first
about
time.
2-3 players
After
off.
10 minutes now, this is the first
First
time where
time
they've
they-
had to
yeah.
build their attack
Yeah.
now.
Absolutely, yeah.
So this is we'll see how we
There's a
how we deal
massive
with it.
gap there.
There
The
is.
Wan-Bissaka needs
Yeah.
to get in a bit closer.
Yep. You don't want Varane out there.
It's alright, stay
Gavi
man.
finding pockets.
Get back, get
Drop.
back.
Good.
Yeah.
Varane started strong. Bruno, why are you going back? Why are you going
Should have
back?
been to first time, Bruno.
He should have forward one
Again,
time.
divvying on the ball.
He-
You know,
so-
he did first time.
But he
First
does that.
time.
The Casemiro's just looked at Bruno as
Of course.
if to say,
Do better.
Come on, man.
I did the
Should
hard
know better,
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, not many people could tell Bruno, but Casemiro can. And hopefully that'll bring the best out of him.
No, just shepherd him out wide. It's good.
What, in Portuguese, or you just mean in general?
In general, like in
okay,
terms of
okay.
respect, you know what I mean? Because
No, I was being, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Both, innit?
Suicide
Who was
pass.
that? Who was that?
You know who it is.
Yeah.
Get on him. Get on him.
Well done, Varane. So far, Varane's been
Difficult
He's
to
been
do
on
that.
it. He's been on
Yeah.
it. He's been on it.
But he needs to, and he knows his game.
Someone needs to pull up the hair for that.
That Barcelona are creeping into this game.
Yeah.
I told you they're putting their feelers out in the first 3-4 minutes.
But how
Now
would
they're
you like to see us play from the back? Would you like to see us pass out from the back or up to Val and head on for Rashford?
pass out?
I
Pass
say
out.
pass out.
Not
man.
long ball.
Let's not give the ball away needlessly. Let's just keep the ball as best
Yeah.
as we can. Obviously,
But they're
if
pressing high.
If we're getting pressed, then you go long. But
But we need to be winning it.
Well,
That
even
should be a
this season.
simple pickup.
Even this season.
nice. That's
Well
what
done.
you do.
Yeah.
That's what
every
he's there
time.
for, yeah.
First time. It's because we're not playing the one-touch football. We're
Yeah.
taking too many
You know what
touches.
though? This season, I felt like playing out from the back. We've been quite comfortable at times,
At
even with
times.
teams pressing us. Even with teams pressing us.
Yeah, we're getting a lot better.
Yeah,
at
we're
it.
getting a lot better
at
at
it.
dealing with tight
Oh,
spaces.
there's
it.
a break. Oh,
We've got to press them, get up the pitch.
These players are gonna have to do a lot of running tonight.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure whether Sancho is fit for a full 90 minutes, but we do have Garnacho to come on in.
So in the half space.
Too much space.
Too much space.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka's leaving a massive gap
No,
there.
man. But
We need to sort that side out.
Bissaka he's leaving a lot of space there.
Yep. But of course, you should not be getting
the
up jumped
pitch
by
is
him.
so big though, guys.
The pitch
so-
is
It
big.
is. Gaps
Yeah.
will be there anyway.
Yeah, gaps will always be there. It's just keeping the lines strong and tight.
Come on,
Come on,
get the ball.
clear it.
Come
Good
on,
job,
boys.
Fred, come on.
Is that
You
foul?
want to foul him there.
Fred.
You want to foul him there.
He was battling by himself in there.
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
by
yeah.
himself there. No one was helping
You
him.
need someone to jump on that as well.
Yeah, you need to jump on the scraps. Varane
Them two have
wrestling
been
there.
bad.
that
Yeah,
wins,
Varane.
yeah.
Varane.
That is
Varane.
Varane,
Varane
yeah,
is
yeah.
just-
It's a bit touchy-feely Varane.
That's half-hearted. Use your left foot. Swipe that properly.
Like, in here, look.
What I
he's
would
by
say,
himself.
okay,
He's
can
by
I just say
himself.
though,
Nah, he's
what-
kind of
right,
got
Go,
that.
Stephanie.
what I would say in Wan-Bissaka's defence, and I'm repeating myself, is like I said, Barcelona started really narrow, and then it was like bam, they switched out like to that left-hand side, and I think that we need to address that.
Yeah.
But I also think that maybe actually Ten Hag deliberately told Wan-Bissaka to
Come in.
basically come
Support
in
the centre.
because everybody knows he's so good one-on-one and he does have pace.
He does.
has
He does.
pace,
He's got pace.
so he
He's
can
good.
get out
Enough.
there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think they're just gambling.
Yeah.
I think it's a gamble,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
Let's hope
Tactically.
it pays off.
However, one thing I will say is that there's a smart comment here from an artificial flower. Bruno not going to help Aaron Wan-Bissaka. There's an overload on that side, and it is true. Bruno's not really dropping into that right back position to help out Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's kind of being left on his own, really. So we want to see Bruno get back.
Can Louis take free kicks?
What, Alonso?
Alonso can.
Yeah.
He's
Marcus
good.
Alonso, remember he's done it for Chelsea a few
Dusty, man.
times.
Oh, it's
He's
him.
good.
He's getting
oh,
dusty though.
God.
He's
oh,
old, yeah,
not
he's
him.
old for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's actually playing centre
And
back
it's
today
his
for
left
Barcelona, so again
Yeah,
we
yeah.
should target that because
Yeah,
he's not
yeah,
got legs
yeah,
per se.
yeah.
But he's good at
Hey,
free kicks, man.
Free
He's
kick to
big.
Good shot on
Barcelona.
him. Good shot on him. We remember all
Yeah,
those goals
yeah,
that
he's
he
got a
scored.
rap, man. It's a bit of a worry.
But not
Perfect
today, not
position.
today.
It's him, look.
Oh, too much
Not
height
even
on it.
close, not
Enough
even
width.
close.
Yeah.
Good.
Not worried.
But guys,
Yeah.
12 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit balanced.
Louis, what are you saying? What have you seen?
Well, 12 minutes in, I think we started sharp and it's good because it was a strong start and then Barcelona have got into the game. But I'm not mad. It's going to be a game where Barcelona have opportunities and have possession. We've just got to see it out. We've got to work hard as a team and then take advantage. You know, in every stream, I'm always saying, make it count. There's going to be moments today where, you know, Rashford's one-on-one or, you know, we're 2 against one of their
decision
defenders.
again.
Make it count. We've got to just make
He's
it
got
count.
to win that.
Yeah.
But sorry.
That's cool, bro.
Verkos has got to win that.
Yeah.
That drop down from De Gea's kick. He's got to win that instead of letting it.
But it's been a decent start.
I think both teams have had kind of their
Go on, Fred.
good build
Go on,
up.
Fred.
Yeah.
Go on, Fred.
Oh,
Fred, you got to be
Fred,
strong.
don't let him bunch you
Gabby's
like
a little boy.
that.
That's it.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that was.
Oh my days.
Whoa, what's going on there? That's.
I've been chatting to the Prem refs too much.
Remember, Barcelona have been paying off the refs.
They have.
Yeah.
They
That's
have.
crazy.
Conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, that's.
What was it, 2016 to 2018 or something?
That's
the
a
rumour
mad
was.
relegation
I think
still.
it's actually
Couple of leagues.
2019.
Not even one league relegation.
If they want to push it back, give us the Champions League.
Barcelona with 56% possession so far in this game.
Okay, so they're edging it. I'm not surprised though.
But yeah, I was going to say
careful.
that it's not
Yeah.
surprising.
Yeah.
I think that was to be expected.
Do you know what?
Look, you can
Rafinha's
see,
look
you see over
sharp.
the shoulder. Look, here it is.
All that space again.
Rafinha.
I don't like that
Sharp.
space though. I don't like
Brilliant.
it.
Do you know what? I trust
You
my
don't like the
Saka.
space, but then you look at Wan-Bissaka and he does that.
And that's not bad. If it was Paulo, you'd be a bit like, oh, you
Yeah,
might get taken on.
yeah, yeah. I think
Barcelona now's quality's just coming through. Sorry, Steph.
That's it. You got to be on it.
you have to forego.
Troy Superstar over Super Chat. Come on, Barca, have these. Support Barcelona today.
You're in the wrong chat now.
Mate, you're lost. You're lost. But thank you for the money. No, what I was going to say, you know, with this, I say the battle, the difference between Dallo and Dallo and Bissaka, yeah, is like you're willing to forego one for the other.
Yeah.
So what you're going to get with defence
Yeah.
in Bissaka, obviously, clearly, you're not going to get an attack,
Yeah.
right? Which is
Well done
why
for it.
what we were talking about before, we're going to go down the left or through the centre.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But to me, again, being a pessimist or being the careful person, I would rather it this way.
100%,
I would
so would I.
rather it this way at the moment, and then if needs be, sub Dallo on.
Of course. If we need a goal. But at
Yeah,
the end of
yeah,
the day,
yeah.
we're away. And by the way, for the last 2 years, away goals don't actually count.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if it is a tie at the end of second fixture, it will go to extra time and penalties. But yeah, no, we're away. We want to get a clean sheet.
But what I do love though is that most of us were saying, look, Wan-Bissaka's done. A lot of us said it.
I didn't.
But
I know.
really, you kept faith in him. You kept faith in
Yeah,
him.
definitely.
But I think that when you look at Delo in the beginning of the season and you see Wan-Bissaka come back, you're looking at two right backs who really,
unlucky.
Come on.
if they perform at that level, I don't
Yeah.
mind having both of them as your right backs. You've got two
Options.
different Yeah, options.
Depending on the opposition,
Of
you
course.
can play.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
right.
Yeah.
Casemiro. Okay.
So yeah, like DJ was just saying, I feel like Barcelona are getting more and more camped into our half now, making me feel a bit hot under the collar.
I mean, they're not great in the final third, those two types of fullbacks, but similar
Rafinha's
to
doing a madness.
Barcelona's
Yeah.
fullbacks. They're not brilliant in the final third, except for obviously Alba. So yeah, they're, you know, two different types of fullbacks that can
Yeah.
be deployed in
Keep
any
up.
kind of
Yeah,
game.
comfortable.
This is where we need to take our time and get up the pitch.
Yeah.
Troy Superstar need to focus on the Premier League. Let's lose. Well, that's very positive comment.
I mean, I'm not as
negative.
negative as that. Do you know what I mean? There's someone
Troy
more than
Superstar.
That's a
that.
nice
Wow.
comment. Guys,
Wow.
nah. Just take a second for this comment.
Priest of Banter, UV squad, so diverse and proud of you guys.
Thank you.
That's
That's a nice. I like
See,
that.
we went from down below to back up again,
Yeah.
so we love that. We absolutely
Amazing.
love
I
that.
love that.
Right.
And back down again.
But that down again in the
Fred.
midfield, you can't be giving the balls
come
away
on,
like that.
Fred.
You
What are you doing?
know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
just for those of you who aren't actually watching the match, we were just chuckling there because we had our reaction and then they cut to Ten Hag and he had the same reaction as we just had, which is what the fuck.
Giving the
Again,
ball away
efficiency,
loosely.
guys. Efficiency. Fred, probably not the most efficient player, but out of
Yes.
That's
position.
it, there, course.
Strength, man. Come on.
Stay on him.
Yes.
He's a
Oh,
loser.
Stay
Back
course.
through.
That's what we like
Well
to see.
Pass it, Bruno, please, man.
Look,
Please.
do you know what?
Hey, man.
Bruno didn't have many options. He's
Unlucky,
trying to
that's all right, that's
wriggle
all
his
right.
way out.
Literally.
It's
all
our
right.
ball.
Well done, Veckles again.
Again.
Extra body in the midfield.
How old is Lewandowski now?
33.
31, I think. Let me
Is
see.
it?
Yeah.
Malasia
That's
should
the
have
young
done
though.
it.
Oh, he's
Oh,
there.
got there.
He's quicker than you think, man.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, I'm
Lewandowski was
encouraging
saying
him. I'm
about
saying it
50,
to get him.
Oh,
He's
that's
34 right now.
34.
That's a terrible.
34.
He's still got it. He's still got the breakdown, the ball.
What happened?
Oh my
yeah,
god.
that's
This is
sloppy.
fair.
Yeah, I don't
Listen,
like
I
this one.
hate these, man.
Yeah,
Come
yeah, I
on,
don't-
man.
yeah.
Come on, he
But
didn't
let's
do
just show some
anything.
pace there. That's good.
Where's the foul?
What happened?
Where?
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 Foul.
That's two on Gap. That's two easy fouls that have been awarded to Gavi for nothing. This is a good little
Kunde.
block.
That was
a
good.
But he's good at that. Though.
interception.
Oh,
Gavi,
Gavi,
drawing
yeah.
foul.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely. You're right.
He's like Grealish.
Better than Grealish, I would say.
Come on, lads.
Long
Good ball. That's a
diagonal.
great ball.
Who
Saka
did he
will
search
deal
it
with
for?
it.
Oof.
Took it down
And
nice.
that is.
They don't want him.
Bruno should be on-
They're gonna
be on him a lot earlier.
underlap. They're gonna underlap to.
Yeah,
Got
let's
one.
win it. Let's go. You got released Rashford.
You're doing better
That's
than
Fred's
that.
fault, man.
I'm saying,
That's Fred's fault.
DJ, sorry.
Fred
we're-
is having a bad game again.
No. Wait, who made the pass?
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
Is that
guys.
not Fernandes who made the
Nah,
pass?
I was Fred.
DJ,
You're right.
side
Yeah.
chat
Go on.
between, side chat because DJ and I were talking the other week. Like, this is what I'm talking about Fred. It's like he does the hard stuff easy and the easy stuff he just fucks the shit up out of it.
He's just.
He's the Wale. Do you know who Wale is? The rapper?
Yeah, yeah.
I call him Wale. He tries hard, but he just can't do it.
Well, that's the thing. Like out of possession, I think
rude,
he's
that
one
is.
of our most important players.
Oh,
Fred is.
definitely.
But I think when you're talking about being efficient on the ball, again, this word is vital. And when you need
It's not his
creativity,
quality.
Fred is just. You know what I mean? And the thing is, it's unfair to say that because at times Fred this season and even last season when we were poor, he has some crazy ball in him sometimes.
This is the thing. I say it. One week he's the hero. The
Yeah.
next week is the villain.
We need Ellen Road Fred to turn
All
up
right.
today.
Of course,
Do you know
win
what?
that.
I'm just going to message him
No,
and tell him
you
to play
want
better.
six-
One
Say
second.
Go on,
what he
go on.
said is.
How?
Yeah, there's someone
I don't-
ghosting
I
in
don't
that
like
space
this.
again.
Don't
Ran
like
out
this.
of position.
ball.
Oh,
Keep
that's
up.
a good ball
Nice.
though. Jeez.
Too
Go on,
close to
let-
the
give it to
I'm
goalkeeper.
not gonna lie. Barcelona in the final third.
Not
They've been
yeah.
lacking
Yeah.
that final ball really.
Ref, come
Ref.
on,
Hey.
ref. What you not gonna do?
That's
It's
just
not- it's
uncalled
not-
for.
of course.
Oh my gosh, there's
That's
something
uncalled for.
going
That's
on.
definitely
There's
a-
something
Listen,
going
yeah.
on.
Talking to.
You're
There's
not
something
complaining,
going on.
but if you're the kind of player like it's what they say when you see a player when a player is notorious for rolling over around and falling
look.
out easily, they won't give it. They won't give it.
Guys, I think we should just come into these games at times not expecting any of these to come to us because it hasn't happened this season. We're not winning enough penalties. We're not winning
Yeah,
enough
we're not getting
fouls.
anything.
Do you know what I mean?
I think nowadays maybe referees are scared to actually award things to United because it
all
gets so
since-
publicised.
Yeah, it's just.
Since
Guys, let's
Klopp
not go.
said
Let's
that.
not be that. Let's
Yeah.
not go. Let's not be those.
It's true
people.
though.
No, it's
Who
since
blames
Klopp
the
said.
referee.
Remember when that season he said Man United getting all these stuff.
Yeah, and then it was a
And then
complete
it
shout.
just-
We didn't really get nothing.
Oh, when
after
Bruno scored like 12 penalties.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everyone was
they-
saying had been
yeah.
gifted penalties. What are you talking about?
No,
That's the wrong-
no,
See what I'm
Bruno,
saying?
why?
You doing that?
What did I tell you
was
about?
no,
He's
he
like, this is
doesn't.
unnecessary.
We
That's
spoke
Bruno
about
Fernandes.
that.
Don't worry, Ten Hag will be
Unnecessary.
onto him.
That's
Ten
come
Hag
off
will
the
be
back
onto
of
him.
that come off the back of him getting a double-footed from Jordi Alba there.
So what's he thought? Okay, so I'll do a flick.
Flick, yeah, he's got to be more.
Paulo.
brave.
Oh snap!
Corner, we'll take
Right,
it.
it's our first corner.
Kunde, every
Now,
day. Take it.
I don't know the statistics. What I do know is we do not score corners. I want us to score a corner. We've got big players.
What's happened here?
What you say,
Kunde?
Steph? You was going to say something?
I was gonna say, what's the super chat saying? Any
Troy
updates?
Superstar again.
He lost it.
Our thesis of United within the league is now stronger. Can't support this Europa, don't have the depth. Will sacrifice this for the Premier League. Want 3-0 Barca. Troy, I don't know how long.
I was going to
Do
say.
you know what? I
was
think
gonna
you have to
say-
silence this guy, you know.
Put him on
Okay,
mute.
let's.
No, we
okay,
love
right.
Troy, we
so
love Troy.
We're about to take a corner. It's coming in from the. Is it left or right? You guys correct me.
I mean,
Shaw's
probably-
taking it. Shaw's taking it.
Come on, let's
good-
Someone get on the
That's
end
a
of
good
it.
ball.
No one attacking the ball.
No.
It's terrible.
Ref, come on.
It's terrible. And then
Fred,
they get a
man.
throw in. Nah, it's terrible.
From our corner.
Do you know what I
this is
mean?
The result.
Fred needs to start praying to Jesus, man.
Now, Fred's all right. He will perform today.
I want to go out there and get a player with Fred's energy, and the way he gets around the pitch.
For quality.
But
yeah.
just
And
way
someone
more
else's
quality.
ability.
Yeah.
Well, not way more quality, but we've already got
You've
that in
got pushed.
Sabitzer with a little bit more quality.
Absolutely, yeah.
We've got that in Sabitzer.
I think more,
But he can't play.
Yeah,
he's
he's good.
Yeah.
tired, isn't he?
He's tidy and he's got
No,
the
he's
dynamic
not tired.
running.
He's just suspended.
Oh.
It's just, so
Yeah,
he'll
he's,
be there for the
he's
next
suspended.
leg.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is
the buy-in.
suspended. Yeah,
All right, so we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
I thought he meant tidy as in just his ability.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now for-
Oh, what is this, man? Come on, boys,
see,
man.
again.
Simple
What we
football.
doing?
But that was off the training ground. 1-2 instead of actually looking to see if the
Look, here it
players
is
there.
again. Look,
Oh,
here it is
no,
again.
we got-
Oh, we got
Yeah,
something,
Yeah,
did we?
yeah. But I'm telling you guys, it's been happening.
Good.
He done it with Jordi Alba. Now Gavi's been winning the fouls, and now he's doing something similar.
Right, Gavi
They're all
just got
trying
a
to
yellow
get
card.
into
Did you
him.
just
Yeah,
get?
yeah,
Do you know what
because
that means? He misses the next game.
They've all
Who
been trying.
misses the next
Gavi,
game?
because he's on a yellow card already.
They've all been trying it on Bruno recently. Look, Jordi
Can I-
Alba done it. Oh, he done it back, and he didn't notice it. That's cheating.
Bruno's like,
Shit,
This is
housery
what I'm
101.
saying,
You
man.
need
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I like
Shit,
that. I
housery
like that.
101. Yeah.
Can I ask all of you? Do you think that the occasion is getting the better of us?
No.
'Cause
No.
this is-
No,
You don't
no,
think
no,
so? No.
not yet.
No.
Not yet.
I can see where we're
Like, as
dialed in terms of strategy. I can
Because
see
Jordi
it,
Alba
but
got away with one just there before.
quality. It's just quality again. Like we're dialed in with the strategy. You can see what we're doing, but it's just the
We're letting
quality.
ourselves down. Look at the passes.
Yeah, man.
So that's what I'm saying about bit
At
of
the
nerves,
moment.
bit of nerves. It's Camp Nou,
See,
right?
look, just
Yeah.
giving the ball away. Like, I hate that.
This is what I'm saying though. I think this is uncharacteristic. This
On his first
phase,
touch, brilliant.
This phase
Oh,
of playing.
good
they
first
did
ball.
this-
Sancho, is that Sancho?
Look at the run.
Track.
Look at the space all the way on the other side. Look. There it goes
Rafinha's done
again.
that ball a few times now.
Bruno
Bruno,
needs
get
to get
back,
back, though.
man.
Bruno is leaving Wan-Bissaka to do all of that. Go on, Wambi.
Wan-Bissaka's
No,
got-
no, no, good.
but he's got no help.
Where's the options? Where's the options though?
Rashford.
We're getting deeper and deeper. We're so deep.
Look at that.
We're balls deep.
No
And they still
way.
get out of
They
that.
should have been
Three
able to
man.
get out of that. This is what I'm saying. Better quality. Come on.
Carl, the chat is Casemiro on the bench.
Well, what about Rashford? Is Rashford on the bench?
Well, listen,
If
you know what's going to be
saying-
there.
if
my
You
he's
remember the
saying
Leeds
no-
game? Rashford was nowhere to be seen, and then boom,
Yeah.
comes up with a header. So I'm not concerned about.
What
Rashford.
you mean? Are you trying to say that he's not willing to do
Yeah,
the hard
well,
work?
No, I'm saying I'm not concerned about him.
Oh, okay.
He's present. He's there.
Okay.
I'm not saying about concern. I'm just saying the fact is, I think that comment is saying, where's Casemiro? The fact is, where's
He's missing.
Rashford? Yeah,
He's
he's
gone.
not
He's
here. in the
missing.
game.
Well, what do you want from him right now? What can he do?
Well, when we were talking about no options for Wan-Bissaka, if Rashford just runs down that line and offers himself as an option to Wan-Bissaka, opening the passing lane, breaking lines, getting into the options, you're
I agree.
involving yourself in the game.
One, there's a chance he may have done that. Two, Wan-Bissaka's probably not going to pick out that pass.
So we're about to,
He's
we're
not
about to
looking
defend.
He's
We're
not a
about
type
to
of
defend the
fullback.
corner now.
Deal with it, please.
Catch it.
Oh, the hair
Well
comes
done,
out.
there.
Okay.
He's gonna shoot,
No way.
No, we've got that. Come,
Go.
Let's go. Press them.
Oh,
Come
that's
on,
Dion.
Sanch.
You ain't getting off of him.
To be fair, I feel like most of our attacking players have not really been in the game so far. Barca are dominating 65% possession right now.
You
That's
say
gone
that
up.
you say that most of our attacking players haven't been in the game so far, but if that means that we are defending at the moment, where the fuck are they?
No,
You
no,
see
that's
what
true.
I'm
I
saying?
think,
Because they are not in the game at all, so they're not
Absolutely.
even tracking back.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we
No,
don't
Apart
expect
from
Rashford to.
Weghorst,
No, Rashford's the number 9. Keep
Oh
him on the
my
halfway line.
God. Oh
We-
my
you-
God. What's
You need the
going on?
That's
wingers to
not
drop.
good.
You need the wingers
Yes.
to drop.
Well
Well
done,
done,
Varane.
well done.
Little
You'll
mistake
need the
there.
wingers to come in.
I need some.
You need the wingers to drop back.
me up.
Does
Actually,
anyone
came out the
know
wrong
if
way.
any of our players are a game away from suspension?
No, we're not.
No?
No, we're not.
But I think Gabby was on a yellow card, so he could be suspended for the next game.
Did you get booked?
He did, yeah.
Good.
Go on, there's the run.
Barca-
Sancho's there. Didn't pick him
Barca.
out.
You're gonna have to switch it, man.
That's
a
good
good
pass.
pass.
Pass, patient.
Love pass.
patient
Lovely
play.
pass.
Because Rashford was running, so he created that space.
Devaswale with a chat. The hair coming to punch the ball.
Underlap,
Oh my God.
underlap. Yep, go. Keep going. Why are you jogging,
Just
bro?
get a deep crossing. Oh, nice. Make it count!
No, man.
Sancho came close.
All right.
Well done, Saka. Well done.
Big
down
up
that
Wambi,
wing.
yeah?
Yeah,
Big up
yeah.
Wambi.
You done well there.
Fernandes isn't getting down there like that, so that was
Why
good.
did the man
Do
slide
you know what
in
though?
like that?
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he passed it too soon. I feel
yeah,
like Saka
yeah.
could have come in more.
He could have.
Yeah, he had enough space. He definitely had enough space to come in.
Missed
Oh,
kick.
it came. Yeah, it
Mistake.
came.
But that's
out.
fine.
It's all right.
Take the corner.
Take the corner.
Can we get our head to the ball is the question.
Well,
Solskjaer has won it. This is what it is.
Yeah, it feels like it. Feels like it.
Classic moment.
Good ball in.
Come
Shaw,
on, we need a good ball in. Someone needs to attack the ball.
outswinger.
Tension. Oh!
Falls to
Sancho.
Is that Sancho?
He'll give a good cross.
He's getting it back in.
Oh no.
That's Casemiro.
Back stick. Head it back
Win
on
that.
cross.
Come on.
Who's there?
Bruv. That is
Right,
how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 8 Barcelona players back in their own box, and we only have Weghorst in the box. Just
keep the ball.
Keep the ball.
Just keep the ball, please.
Keep the
Don't
ball.
overdo it, please.
Oh
we're overdoing it.
days.
We're overdoing it.
Oh! Well done.
Well done, Shaw.
Well done for getting back.
It's not a foul, Rafinha.
That was a ball.
He wasn't off. He wasn't off.
No, it was offside. That was his chance.
Offside.
That was his chance. Weghorst got played through nicely. Who was that ball from?
What's happening now? What's going on? What's going on?
Who was that ball from? Can someone say in the chat who gave Weghorst that beautiful ball?
I want to say
Bruno. It was
Fernandes.
Bruno. It was Bruno.
Was it Bruno Fernandes? Yeah.
so one more time, Paulo.
Was that Bruno Fernandes? Yeah?
I think so.
Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, you're getting me all tingly, Paulo.
He's got to finish
27.
that.
Yeah,
He's
he had
You know,
to
he's got to finish
He had
it,
to
but it's
that.
good that he was in that position. You can see if
Was
it's
he
not
offside?
Rashford in behind.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Where was Rashford?
No, it's fine. Rashford wasn't in behind, but Weghorst was, so they're just working it out.
Hey,
Come on,
that's
yeah,
me.
come on.
Nice.
All right,
Can't get
we're
away
going to
with
score
that.
this one.
Come on, Shaw. What
I it's a proper going for fridge, you know.
United are crawling back into the game just a
We
little
are,
bit
we are.
now.
We're getting our
just a little
chances
bit.
now.
We're getting chances. We're rattling.
That's
can't do that.
God, that's disgusting. That. This would be booking.
It's not too much.
Yeah, here you go.
Nah, it is a lot.
Lovely.
I think he was slightly off.
Yeah, so
Weghorst, man.
Paulo,
Come on,
no
man.
answer to the guy, the person in the chat's question. Who was that pass? That beautiful ball to Weghorst. It was Bruno.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
It was Bruno.
yeah.
To
Okay,
answer
lovely.
that person's question, it was Bruno who passed to Weghorst.
Weghorst, get your head on this one.
Come on,
We need a good ball
delivery,
in.
innit? Do you know what I
We've been
mean?
saying it this whole game. Come on, we need a better ball in.
We've got people that can head to the ball. Rashford, Weghorst,
Hang about.
Casemiro.
Hang about.
Varane.
Who's staying back then?
No, don't worry about
No,
that.
no, who's staying back?
Super keeper.
No, who's staying back?
Fred's on the edge of the box.
There'll be someone
Casemiro
there.
edge of the box.
Probably one
I'm
Saka.
not.
That's a ball.
Straight at the keeper, straight at the
Casemiro.
keeper.
It was Casemiro.
That was good.
It's alright though.
Great ball in.
Listen,
Here they
half
come.
hour, it's
I
not
knew this.
too
I
bad.
knew this was gonna happen. This break. I knew this was gonna happen.
Wan-Bissaka
That's fine.
got
Sancho's
it.
there.
Come on, Sancho. Come on, Sancho. Hold him up.
That's good.
Well done. Everyone's back.
Everyone's back though.
Watch the run, Sancho.
Yes.
Well
There
done.
you go.
Wan-Bissaka.
Here come Barcelona again. Koundé. They're trying to find those pockets now. That right side, we're giving it to them on that right side. Oh, under that,
Varane's got it. Oh, Saka's there.
Stay on him.
Sancho, you are the wrong side to
Nah,
get the
they
ball.
switched. I think they switched.
They switched
Bruno's
sides.
on the other side.
Oh,
That's a goal kick.
It's ours.
Goal
That's
kick.
is that
Yeah, Bruno's on the other side
kick.
now.
Goal kick,
Yeah.
I'll take that. Varane's had a
Goal
good game
kick.
so far.
Yeah, yes.
Used to it. This is normal.
30 minutes
This is
in though.
normal.
30 minutes in, guys.
No Rashford in terms of big impact.
Rashford,
That's fine, right? Don't worry. When Rashford does this, Marcel, I'll be like, yo, you good?
Yeah, I'm great. I'll be like, I'm great.
Yeah, Rashford's been very, very. He's probably been the quietest Man United player.
Yeah,
at the moment. But as we know, he can
Do you know
pop
what?
up and
Just thinking about that. That celebration has latched on. You know who done it last night?
Haaland.
The robot.
Yeah, that cheeky brother. I was thinking this ugly guy, man.
Of course,
Win
with
that.
it.
Win that.
Oh, okay, fine. Let's go.
Oh,
One more.
Too slow.
Help him out, man.
But you got to protect it. That's what your main priority is there.
Hunting. Referee.
Nah, man.
Wait, I must say, do you know, Barcelona are kicking at us.
Okay, but
they
can
are.
I just say,
Go on.
have you never noticed, side note, Bruno falls the same way. Anytime he's kicked anywhere, he falls on his knees and then he goes down.
Yeah.
It's his
Don't worry
knees.
about Bruno.
I'm like, you could hit him in the back and he'd be on his knees and then...
Shit housery, boy.
That is a great chance.
No, what I would
Decent.
say,
Glass.
you
Yeah,
kind
like
of
an
straight
extra.
through.
Yeah.
What's that, Marcel?
He shouldn't have fallen like that. He should have just let the play. There was an opportunity. Sometimes you got to be selfless.
lift it
You're
and
injured,
pull
whatever. Let them
Play on.
Yeah, let Fred go and
Yeah.
attack the back
Yeah.
line.
But we're sticking it on him. What's the stat saying?
Get that up right here.
Free kick to United.
Well, we've had
Free kick to
5
United. It's
shots,
kinda
2 on
central.
target. Barcelona have only had 1 on target, but 5 shots each. They have 63% possession so far. and they have 78 more passes than us.
This is a moment, you know, guys.
Come on, boys. Are we gonna celebrate?
This is
Are we gonna celebrate?
This is a moment.
Oh,
yeah.
cheeky! Rashford, brother! Oh, Rashford! That was so smart as well.
Yeah, that was
Off
good.
the training
Well,
ground.
yeah,
Off the
well,
training
That's
ground.
off Carrington.
We love a training ground little.
Yeah, they're the best ones. That was
Great
very
ball.
smart.
Great ball.
Might not be Carrington anymore.
Rashford, man.
Right, we've got a corner coming in from the
Please.
other side now.
Is this
Come on, mate. Come on.
Make
Is
it
this the
count.
first one from the right side?
Yes,
or-
first one
yeah.
from the right.
Yeah.
Make it count.
In swinger. That's a ball.
Do you know what? We're sticking
We've been
on
dangerous
them.
from set pieces.
Yeah,
We've been
yeah,
dangerous
yeah.
from set pieces.
Yep.
Definitely.
Casemiro
Casemiro
again.
again.
Again, he's had 2 chances now.
He's
know.
hungry, man. He's
We really
hungry.
miss this guy when he don't play
Oh, for real.
Look at that shithousery. Come on, ref. Look, you see that?
You pulling his shirt.
Is it a corner? No. It didn't hit Casemiro for sure, though. I don't think it was his header.
I feel like when we have, the corners that we get in future from now on, I feel like Barcelona do flood their own box, as in like they're defending, they're putting men back. Right?
That's a
Make it
bad
count. Free ball.
Deal with it, Sancho.
It's not even that. He's expecting Fred to create
Fred's
that.
made the run and then stopped. Why?
Because he's Fred. Sorry.
Man.
What I was saying is I think that in swinging corners will go well in our favour.
Yeah.
If we have any more corners, because the defenders are flooding the box so
Pass.
much.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm not going to finish my sentence.
Swing.
Do you know what though? We're winning the ball a lot.
That was a good save.
Unlucky, good
That
save.
was a good save. That was a,
It looked like an awkward shot from
It did,
Rashford,
it did.
but
Well done, Bruno.
how many times have we won the ball in the final third? Very good.
I will
And who was it that's breaking up
say
the play?
Rashford did everything right just then. I
Yeah.
thought his technique was brilliant,
Who
but
broke
I
up the
would
play?
say that it was a save.
I thought he was going to
The
go for the
save was
left.
a great save. That was a
That
great
was going
save.
in. Yeah,
Yeah,
good
it was
save.
going
I thought he
in.
was going with the left though. I thought he was going to go with the left, but
Ah.
he's
I'm not
tried
mad that he
to.
went with
He
his
got
right
out,
foot.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no,
no.
good shot, good shot.
That was
really-
good.
yeah, he's
I
had to
think
dig out the
put
ground.
it this way: the
He's had to dig
goalkeeper
out
was
the ground.
equal to Rashford.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And you know,
Two
big up
cancel
to
each
Bruno
other out.
Fernandes because that could have been an instant counter by De Jong, and Bruno was on him like skin.
Yeah.
Well, listen, that's
Literally
what I'm
on him
saying.
like
We've been
skin.
winning the ball.
Let's
I
win
know.
it, boys. Come on, man.
Guys, man, I just credit to Ten Hag how he set us up for this game. It's been
Yeah.
quite even. I
That's
thought
a
it would be a bit more in Barcelona's favour, but it's been quite even.
No, we've been doing good. That's it,
Very
Cassie.
good,
very good.
Go on,
Bring it
Val.
down, bring it down,
Simple,
Val.
simple.
No, Val, you gotta bring it
Oh,
down,
you got it,
you
you
gotta
got it
bring it
though.
Bring it down.
Good.
Composure.
Please,
Good.
please.
Nice.
No.
Yeah, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it.
Cash.
That's what I'm saying.
They got
Just-
bodies. They got bodies around us. They're
Guys, an
good.
interesting comment here from Chris Metcalf. Most of Barca's conceded goals this season have been from set pieces.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we should try and exploit that most definitely.
Hello.
Yeah.
I don't think that's our strongest point. Though.
Oh no, it's not. It definitely hasn't been. No.
Hey, we're
What I'm
right.
saying is
But
that you
guys,
can tell
they're right.
from the way
In their
I
face,
don't
innit?
control.
They're not used
They're
to
not
this.
playing that free football
They're
that
not
they
used,
usually
yeah,
play.
they're not used
Yeah.
to
But
the
Big Man
aggression.
United.
Yeah.
Come
Big
on.
Man United.
They're not used to the aggression, man. They're
yeah.
not used to the energy. In their league, it's slower paced, isn't it?
Well, that's the run.
Oh, is
Bruno,
he on?
great.
Oh, Bruno.
It's through. Listen, take your time.
He's had
Pick
a
him
look
up.
at the ball. Look at the
Pick him
ball.
up. Hey, look, you catch me. Sorry.
I can't even stand up, so I need to put my laptop down. I'm like, I want to stand up. I'm like, oh no.
Yes.
The laptop's gonna
Did
go.
you know what,
The goal goes in.
That was Wan-Bissaka with the ball over the top. Bruno made a great run just to stretch him. Look, stretched him.
Run
Yeah,
back.
I love
It's
that.
off.
Is he
He's
off?
off. He's
Nah,
off.
maybe just on.
Nah,
He's off. He's off.
He looked a bit off.
And what happened here? Okay, good
Just follow
defending.
through with the
Good
legs. Yeah,
defending.
just follow through. Try to
Troy
strike the
Superstar
ball.
switching sides to United again, so he keeps.
Wait, what? This guy is dizzy, bro, man.
Well, the guy's got money, so it's fine.
Is he the one that said he wants us to
Spending.
lose 3-0?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But then now he's back with us again. So
So far, I think
35
as a United fan, as
minutes in.
things go, we've got to be happy with how we.
no, I think
performed,
it's been an even game. I would say it's been an even game. Barca, I think
I think
both
we've
teams.
edged it in chances.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But,
And again, look, we're winning the ball nice and high.
where have our chances come from now? I feel like a lot of our chances have, I personally think our chances have come from corners, from pressing.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
from
corners.
pressing.
Yeah.
Get on him, stay on him.
You've
Come
got to
on.
stay concentrating now.
Deal with that. So,
Keeper was on. Let's get it away. Get it away.
You lot should be on that touch, bro.
Good.
Well done.
defending.
Who did
Good
that?
defending.
Man,
Casemiro?
just get it out, man.
That was a
Foul,
pushing the back.
foul,
Another pushing the
foul.
back. Pushing the back. Whoops.
Oh my
He wasn't
days,
ready.
he wasn't even aware.
The pass is there, simple.
What?
Well done, Cassie.
What do you do? Oh my God.
Well done. Do you know what,
It's a
Wan-Bissaka-
wake up.
He done just about enough there, but
Oh,
he shouldn't
no,
be in that
no.
situation in the
That's
first
it.
place. He shouldn't
Let
be
it
there.
go.
Safe.
And that was someone mentioned earlier, Jordi Alba on it.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yourself, was it you, Steph? Come on, that was Steffi Boo.
I'm
Nah,
worried about
What
this.
is he doing
Shouldn't
there?
let it
Oh my
bounce.
God.
I'm worried about
But
this.
did he make a great clearance?
Wait, you're worried about
Yeah,
that?
it's a bit of
touch on
Is
it.
this a
Just
penalty? Is this
about
a
enough.
penalty?
Oh, I see.
Is this a
penalty?
penalty? Is this a penalty? Look, I'm worried about it.
No,
No,
got the ball.
no,
Got the ball
no.
solid. And it's the thing, Wan-Bissaka could do that. Do you know what I mean?
Wow. What a block.
What a block, good save.
But again, we're going to sleep.
No,
Falling
no,
asleep.
Xavi. Sorry, mate.
Sit down,
What a
Javi.
block.
That's not a
That's a
penalty.
penalty.
No penalty, no.
No.
It's nothing. What a block by Wambi.
But again, we're
But he
making
fell
problems for
asleep.
Mate, yeah, of
ourselves.
course, counterbalance to it, but
Yeah,
And then
man.
Malacia to
Morass
keep
is
it
like,
quick.
yeah, playing it into space, like.
he got the ball. He got the ball, okay? He got the ball.
I couldn't be a pro footballer, yeah. The profanity.
Do you know what I've always
oh my
thought,
God.
yeah? You see these referees, what language do they speak? They must know bare languages.
Yeah.
Bilingual, innit?
English.
Get it out!
Definitely the main.
Everyone out!
Don't let him hit
Everyone
it.
out!
Yes.
He tried it. He tried
my
it. But he
days.
still got it. How?
No. Wan-Bissaka's there, it's fine.
Corner.
Wan-Bissaka
Nah, it's
stood
definitely
up, didn't bite
Yeah,
at it,
yeah,
just stood up, watched it, and then shepherds it out corner. That's good.
You know when you were like a young lad or a young boy or a female and you were like in the back garden practicing, and I feel like most kids are like shooting at goal. Do you think Wambi was just like, nah, I'm just
I'm
gonna
just going to defend.
Nah, he was a
I'm just
winger.
gonna block
Yeah,
you.
He was a
He
winger.
was a winner at Palace. Imagine.
I couldn't
Away,
imagine, to be
easy
fair.
away. Come on.
Yeah,
couldn't-
innit?
Keep it.
I couldn't
Bring
imagine.
it down, yeah.
Come on, Sancho.
Hey, ref!
No. Sancho's trying to do piggyback things.
No,
What's he
man.
on about?
His awareness there was
I can't
non-existent.
play
It
pro
was
football, I'll be
non-existent.
honest.
Sancho, to be
Oh,
honest,
oh,
for me, has been the.
Yeah.
I would say
Play that.
Rashford and
This one's
Sancho
so
this game I've been
fine.
missing.
Well, listen, when Rashford had that opportunity, though, he was
Yeah,
put
yeah,
there. Sancho's been a bit. He needs to pull up his socks.
He needs a mean streak. I think he's just too nice.
That's why people say, a lot of people like to say that he's weak in terms of his mentality.
Pedri's
But I'm
looking
not
like
so
he's
sure,
wincing.
but
Pedri's looking like he's wincing, guys. He might be
coming
coming off.
Running down the touch.
Listen,
But
United.
I mean, they do have good substitutions, so.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Do you think? Okay. What do you think? Do you think? Okay, Barcelona's bench in comparison to ours. Are you worried about
Well,
that?
get the benches up.
Yeah.
Because we went through our bench,
Here's
didn't
the
we?
pressure,
But
here's the pressure.
Barcelona's bench. I'm just
Go and
wondering.
tell them who they got.
Barca got Ansu Fati on the bench, of course.
Aye.
Pace. If he
Listen
comes off
to
the
the
bench,
next
play
one.
for our press.
Ferran
They come.
Torres, of course. Andreas Christensen, Sergio Roberto,
A lot of players.
Eric Garcia, Inaki, Pena, Torres, Alejandro Baldi, Marc Casado.
Well
Yeah,
done,
but
Malacia. Ref, no.
That's a foul, man.
Definitely
Yeah.
Ferran
Yeah,
Torres.
of course.
If Ferran
That's
Torres
Fernan
comes off the
Torres,
bench,
Fatty,
Fati.
man.
That's
Fatty
it.
and
They've got
Torres.
players.
That's a yellow card, but he's
Do you
kicking
know
the
what?
ball
Actually,
away.
they're going to bring Fassi on like
Oh, look, Pedri's
60,
on.
70 minutes
Yeah.
when we're
Guys.
tired. They'll bring him on.
I mean, we've got Wan-Bissaka, so it's all right. But
Who is it? Haley and Louis. You both said we're going to win today, yeah?
oh yeah, definitely.
Guys, I'm slowly putting my prediction up to a win.
Oh,
no,
okay,
bro,
slowly.
Can you like
Pedri's,
rub some of
Pedri's
that?
coming off the pitch.
Can you rub some of that on me?
Pedri's coming off the pitch right now.
I
Yeah,
feel it.
he's coming off the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
He's coming
I
off the
just want
pitch
a
right now.
massage.
Pedri's coming off the pitch right now. Yeah.
Who's coming off?
This is good news, man. No one's going to
so
be
that's
as good
quite
as
defensive.
Pedri.
Is he their best player, Pedri?
Him or Gavi, I would, and Fatty and
God,
Luan. There's
that's
so much
all-
quality, but Pedri's one of the top level players, man. And for him to be coming off the pitch, it's good news.
Busquets and that on the bench. I'll see Busquets sitting in the
Hopefully he's out for a month.
Busquets.
You're Hayley, yeah? You're like me. You're evil, yeah? You're evil. No, I'm like, I hope you get a knee
as long as we
injury.
don't play them,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Look, he's
No,
done.
seriously, I go around like when we play teams, before we play like big teams, like, I hope you get a knee injury. A witch.
All right, 5 minutes half time, and there might be some extra time, but
Guys, are we happy
still
with the
0-0.
result? Are we happy?
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
I
happy.
mean, I'd like a goal.
Should we go round and see?
Yeah. And Marcel, what do you think? Are you happy with the result? Do you think we could have done a bit more?
Yes, we could have done a bit more, but you know, and good is not good enough. That's our manager's ethos. But you know, so far so good.
What do you think, Steph?
I think I'm happy because I was more negative. I'm more comfortable now after seeing what I've seen in most of this first half than I was at the very beginning. Yeah.
DJ, do you think there's any sort of chance that Ten Hag makes a change at half time? Or do you think he keeps it exactly the
No,
same?
I think he'll keep it exactly the same. I think the players are doing what he wants. And you can see kind of now, you know, Rashford slowly growing into the game, having been kind of absent for at least, 30 minutes at least. But I think he'll keep it the same. I don't really believe there's any need to make any changes at the moment. And we'll try to drag them into deep water, so 60th, 70th minute, and then maybe make a change then. But so far, United are playing okay. They're doing what they need to do.
Absolutely, yeah.
Come on, bit position.
Yeah, let's see out the half, boys. Let's see out the half on
Keep
top.
the ball, nothing stupid.
And this is what's so important about having a left-footed centre-back. Because it's just so
More
much more
balance.
comfortable, natural, do you know what I mean?
There's just more balance, isn't there, really?
Not to Wan-Bissaka.
We'll deal with it.
Good.
Yeah, we like
I'm
that.
happy if he does that every time.
Could have kept that
Didn't
in,
have
man.
the
Yeah, Weghorst could have.
But it's good that Weghorst give him that option. Because if you didn't have that option,
That's what I was saying before with the Rashford
Yeah.
thing. He needs to come just offer him that passing lane down the line.
Don't let him turn.
Yeah,
what a
turn. Gavin.
a yellow card.
Oh, do you see the way that ref just pulled out? He was like,
Straight away.
How? Nah, come on, ref, you're violating.
Nah, do you know what?
Yellow straight away. That's
Yeah.
not.
That's
It's a
nothing.
yellow.
But he likes to dive about, this kid. But he's so classy.
But
he
Varane's
likes
done
to
well
dive
this half
about.
so far, you know.
Yep.
Stop the threat.
Now we can't get dragged in the area again.
Rolls Royce.
Ashley doesn't agree. Varane been awful.
No, no, it's been good.
I think he's
That's
been
been
good.
good.
Oh,
Oh, I would say steady.
here come
To be
Barcelona.
fair.
Away.
It's all right. Deal with
That's
it.
it.
Well
Nice.
done,
That was
well
a good
done,
pass.
well
Can
Well
we
done,
release?
Bruno.
Is the option on? Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
Rashford.
That's a ball, Casemiro.
He's offside, man.
No, he's not.
Offside. He was
He's not.
offside. to
He
me.
was offside.
No. He's good.
Don't shoot, bro. Keep the ball.
He listened to you, that DJ. I can't lie.
Yeah, don't do it. Because I know what he's like.
And then he bangs it top corner.
Lovely
But this
pass.
little spell of
Lovely
possession's
pass.
good.
Release
Inside.
him. Oh, Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah,
He's got it back
Got
though.
it. Oh,
Nothing's falling.
Fred, you're not getting that, man.
cheeky. No, but Fred tries. But
How
Fred-
did
I
they-
know. It's just
good.
Big tackle, big tackle.
Go on then. That's it.
Come
Good
on.
boys.
Keep it
Take your
calm.
time. Take your time.
Pass
Keep
it.
it calm.
Pass it.
Calm,
Yeah, good.
calm.
Go wide.
He
Malacia, man.
He's on his
Before
shoulder.
then-
I didn't even.
Hey,
on the
you
pace.
mad? I'm not having that.
He's got the
Start
You,
pace.
again.
you lot were
Okay.
blaming Malacia there, yeah? But all I saw was Rashford not wanting to
That's twice,
Why did he
Wambi.
let it run across his body?
That's twice,
Where's the
Wambi.
communication? Where's the communication?
Good header.
Is that foul?
Flipping hell,
Listen, if we got
man.
a third centre back in foul.
Things. Listen, I'm saying it right now. These lot aren't good as they make out, yeah? We could have these.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We could have these right
Yeah.
now, but we're making stupid decisions, man.
Yeah.
Doing really dumb things.
Can I just respond to? I think there's a person. I keep saying guy. Person called Berserker in the chat. He's saying that we're all talking over each other.
Are we?
I know who
I
that
know,
is.
no, but I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, it's just when we're passionate, sometimes it's hard. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. When there's a big
To give
chance,
us, yeah,
sometimes
exactly.
we lose
yeah.
a bit control. But we'll
Yeah.
try and keep it.
So
a
we'll
bit
try
more.
and keep it. Yeah, we'll try and keep it.
Berserker, I know exactly who you are.
And Stephanie, thank you for the housekeeping.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Priest of Banter comments.
Dusty
Pedri
Steph.
limping off. Casemiro has done his job.
Oh, come on.
Dallo in. No. How many minutes extra time do we have?
Is he off or will he be off? Probably be a minute.
Yeah,
2
what's
minutes. Okay, 2
To be honest,
minutes.
I'm not going to lie. I think in the first 15 minutes of the second half, if we're not seeing much more from Sancho, you take him off for Garnacho.
I would agree. I would agree.
Like, you know what I mean? 'Cause I haven't seen anything from him.
It's just,
And I'm not blaming
it's
him.
true, but I just feel sad for him.
We got
he-
to
It's like I
get
want him to come back with
Of
such
course.
a big.
Absolutely.
So it's like,
him more in the
He's
game.
He's actually been quiet.
but it's true.
But
he's
so
actually been
Rashford.
quiet.
And then
Yeah, no, but it's Rashford thing is a bit different. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit different. What, you're going to take Rashford off then? Bring on Elanga?
No, it's a massive game for Sancho. He hasn't been back.
Hey,
Yeah.
ref!
Yeah, Rafinha's not all that.
You further, Rafinha's been looking
You
good.
got to
though.
remember where he was, Leeds, bro.
But that's a big
We
move.
remember you, Rafinha. Don't try it.
So we're into the what? We're coming up to
Gabby,
the first
Rose
minute of
and
extra
Dan collecting
time.
them.
Come on,
One
no
more-
conceding
one more minute
before
of the first
half
half.
time. No conceding.
And beat.
Hey,
It's all right. It's
Nice.
all right.
come on, Rashi.
Nice. That's a foul, ref.
That's a foul.
That is a foul. That is a
Yeah,
foul.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
He's giving it. He's giving it.
I was just about to go get the plane.
He missed it. There was a great opportunity for the
was about to
switch.
go,
the
yeah.
other night.
That's what I think he was holding off to.
Hey, would you not make a Kunde? Because he was hyped up as.
no, man.
I don't really know.
He needs to go.
What-
He did a good
Really?
interception.
Oh, French.
I
innit?
don't.
Not really Koundé and, you know
He
what I'm
needs to get
saying?
those twists redone, man. What's going on? He's getting those twists redone.
All right.
He's getting those twists redone.
Wow. Come on, do something. Be
I'm not gonna
useful.
lie, the last
Be
minute of
useful.
time, I would keep
Why
it
are you
up there.
going backwards? Just be useful.
58% possession.
The thing
for
is, I
Barcelona.
do know Man United as a team, they'd be happy if they was walking away with a draw.
Oh.
No flicks.
Do you think?
Hey!
There you go.
Go on then.
There you
Who
go.
made that pass?
That was a pass.
That was Malacia. Was that Fred?
Malacia.
That was a pass and a
And
half.
boys and girls, I believe that is
that.
half time.
Yep, that's half time.
You know what?
That.
Decent first half, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Guys,
think we
okay,
can do
so
it.
we need to discuss what we just saw. Marcel, do you think that at some point in this game we will start getting a bit more of those clear-cut chances? Because I do think at times we have had some good chances, but nothing to the point where you say, well, actually, Vekon's probably had the biggest chance of the game, I would say. Do you think there will be points in this game where we'll be saying we should be scoring that again?
Yeah, like you just mentioned, Vekon's chance, Rashford gets through, had to kind of dig the shot out.
Yeah.
Very difficult technique as well with the right foot, had to open out the body. It's quite difficult to execute that technique, but it's been good signs. Ten Hag's really set us up well. I really thought it would be, I was giving Barcelona, I think, too much respect. Thinking, it was going to be attack versus defense kind of style. But, we've been giving them hell, with the pressing, with the structure of the team. Ten Hag's just a genius, man. This just speaks to it again as well. Are we of this level? DJ was passionate at one stage, being very honest. We could have these, there was moments that shows we could maybe potentially have been one up. If we're more efficient with the corners, we could be doing better as well. But no, more clear-cut chances.
Yeah.
You're right. I think there will be more to come for sure. Let's just see what he does in terms of changing the side. You spoke already about Sancho. He hasn't really grasped the game yet. But in the latter stages, tired legs, tired minds, hopefully we can make some positive impact.
And off the back of what you said, I do believe people have been giving Barcelona too much respect. Yeah, the on form, in the Spanish league and whatnot, but how good are they? Do you know what I mean? And to be honest, we've come there and they've not looked like this team that,
Unbeatable.
Do you know what I mean? They don't look like Man City, They don't even look like Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? So
At Old Trafford will be a long day for them.
it will be a long day
absolutely.
because right now they've got the crowd behind them. They need to make the most of it now because when it's at Old Trafford,
It'll be a long
listen,
day.
us
And we've got
Manx,
a
do you know what I
better
mean?
midfield.
Us Manx, better midfield. Haley, what are you saying for the game?
Listen.
I'm ready for you, go on.
No, it's nothing crazy. I was about to say I'm impressed. The Man United is doing what I thought they'd do, except we just ain't got a goal yet. Because I didn't think that we're gonna go there and get rolled over.
Okay.
Yes, they were in good form, Barcelona, but we're Man United. We're also in good form, and I don't believe that. I'm very respectful to the La Liga, but La Liga is not the Premier League, and I'm biased.
true.
But am I biased? No. Maybe I am, I don't know. The Premier League is better than La Liga.
100%.
And just because they're rolling over teams in La Liga, they're not going to roll us over. And we're doing all right. We come out fast, which that actually surprised me. The past 2 games we've been coming out slow against Leeds, but Ten Hag has got their concentration right this time. And yeah, we did well, started well.
DJ, what are you saying?
Yeah, man, I'm actually really happy with United in this half. We're making a few little sloppy errors here, and I know Ten Hag's really big on not making any sloppy errors, so those need to get tightened up. I think the full squad have done a good job so far. I was very positive. I do think we can come away with this game with something. Barcelona are not playing particularly great football. They are still dangerous, but we're seeing mistakes from Koundé, we're seeing mistakes in the midfield, even from De Jong, the likes of De Jong. So these are there for the taking, and I don't think he'll make any changes, barring any injuries or anything like that. I just think that it's been a good performance. The next goal is very crucial, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, do you know why I'm smiling? I auditioned for this commercial.
Yeah, did you get in?
I didn't get it.
What, is she twerking? Sorry.
We buy any
No,
car.
but seriously.
So what was you going to say?
No, I'm
Paulo?
just going to say that there's a lot of comments here on Wan-Bissaka, and I'm seeing a lot of 50-50s. I'm seeing a lot of Wan-Bissaka's been poor. I'm seeing a lot of Wan-Bissaka's been man of the match. Wan-Bissaka not being offered a lot of support. I just want to get your thoughts on Wan-Bissaka, because I do think that he's one of these players who, again, we'll say the same thing almost every game, but a lot of people doubted him. I definitely doubted him early on this season. I thought he was done, to be honest. But Marcel, what do you think? What do you think of Wan-Bissaka and how he's been playing in this game? Because a lot of people are saying, again here, Wan-Bissaka's been terrible. I don't think he's been terrible. There are some lapses in concentration, Wan-Bissaka at times, but what do you think?
Yeah, two key lapses in concentration. Had a difficult task. Has been 2v1 a lot of the time. A lot of space in behind him. I think that's one of his weaknesses. That ball over the top in behind him. But at key moments has produced and rectified his errors as well.
Yeah.
I believe though, Paulo, he was your player, so I'd like to know and throw it back to you. What do you think about Wan-Bissaka?
I like that.
Again, I think at times we need to notice, like, he might be making mistakes, but one thing you said is that he is stopping it from becoming worse. So I think that times the way that lapse in concentration, he is getting that tackling again. So I think it's almost like Casemiro at times. You say he's making a stupid mistake, but then he wins the ball back again. I think Wan-Bissaka has been doing that in this game, so we need to treat them. Obviously, Casemiro is a way better player than Wan-Bissaka, but you've got to say in these circumstances that Wan-Bissaka has been getting the ball back. Yes, he's been doing mistakes, but I think again it's an interesting point. I think Bruno needs to get back. Another comment. Bruno not tracking back.
Stephanie, so what's your thoughts on Wan-Bissaka, and then also talk to us about your player of the game, which is Marcus Rashford, right?
Sorry. I think I'm going to answer your question with a question, to be annoying. It's like, you asked me about Wan-Bissaka, and I would say to you, can you imagine Dalot doing what Wan-Bissaka did in that half?
And that's my thinking. That is actually my thinking.
Can you imagine
in terms of,
because I can't.
If it was Dalot, it would be even worse.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, to be fair, I don't think we can forget what he did earlier on this season. I think Dalot was top 5, and even defensively.
Probably the best right back on form.
Yeah, he was. And I think that look.
But Wan-Bissaka got such a tough task today. Yeah. He's been left isolated.
Exactly.
When he's got the ball, he's got no options.
Yeah.
So yes, he looks a bit silly or exposed, but do you know what? He's not conceded a goal. He had 2 laps of concentration, but no one's played amazing.
Look, football's a team sport, right?
Yeah.
So if you're trying to win the ball back one by one and you're put in that situation, the same situation as Wan-Bissaka's been put in, and you get no support, no one's tracking back, and there's no outball when you win the ball back, then you are going to be a bit stuck. Now, on the flip side of that, he has been a bit wasteful with the ball. He's done the hard stuff well, and the easy stuff
not so well.
But I feel like that's as a result of there being no outball. So he's panicking. He's like, oh my God, there's no one to pass to. Where am I going to pass? And so I'd be quite happy if Bissaka came out for the second half. I would give Bissaka until 65, 70 minutes, depending on the scoreline, and then I would probably bring Dalot on if needs be.
We need to go with the flow, I feel. There's still a second game to be
played. Yeah.
And Marcus Rashford?
Where was he?
Oh, damn.
Was he back at Old Trafford in Carrington? Or?
Really? That deep?
Where was he?
Let me ask you a question. Do you not think his presence alone, being in between the 2 centre-backs, is occupying them and it's making them move different as a team, as a defence?
Okay, well, we're watching highlights now. And what the highlight I just looked at, this is what I said. I said the same thing outside Old Trafford when DJ and I went to go and watch the Palace game. Just all I want, I don't hate Rashford. It's not, it's not black and white. I know some fans are like, oh, you're hating on Rashford. No, I'm not. He's good and he can be clinical. But I'm talking about improvements. If I'm nitpicking, just pick your head up, because once you pick your head up, you won't be as wasteful. There were 2-3 crosses in that first half where I'm honestly thinking he's got the ability. If he picked his head up, he has the ability to pick a pass, but he chooses not to.
Interesting. There's a super chat here from Ethan Johnson. We're missing another technical player in the midfield. Link-up play has been spotty with Bruno on the right. So that's interesting because in this game, we're kind of seeing almost like a 4-4-2. We are seeing Bruno obviously get into the midfield. Vehicle obviously in the midfield. Do you guys think we should switch up the formation? What do you think, DJ?
Yeah, so I was playing manager in the car on the way here.
Okay, I love it.
As we all do. And for me, I was just thinking maybe you drop Bruno into the 8 next to Casemiro. The reason being, Bruno and Eriksen, there is a similarity there. Bruno can provide those passes through the lines, but he has a little bit more energy and a bit more of an engine than Eriksen does.
But loses the ball like Eriksen.
But again, exactly. You have to just
Sorry, what did you say, Hayley?
Just you know what I mean?
Yeah, too naughty.
Where he could be losing the
Bruno.
ball.
Yeah.
So I was thinking to put him in the 8, and then maybe you can then play with the idea of having Weghorst in the 10. But again, on the whole,
Fred.
the midfield for me, Casemiro's done okay. And to be fair, Fred's done well. Like I know he's lost the ball, and that's the most frustrating part of his game. But everything else, the defensive work, he's shadowed De Jong. He's been everywhere. He's been in their face, and they haven't had a lot of success through the middle of the park. If we're being completely honest, a lot of it is coming from that Wan-Bissaka flank.
Well, guys, there was another super chat here that I did miss. Sorry about that, Amin or Rashid. DJ, I'm surprised Believe Horse cannot win headers.
Sorry, say that again.
So, DJ, I'm surprised Believe Horse cannot win headers. So I think he's saying he cannot win anything.
Like, honestly, like he needs to play like he's 6'6". Like I'm not 6'6". If I was 6'6", I would utilize all of that height and that reach that he has. And for some reason, he just doesn't use it in the way we thought. When he came to United, we thought, 6'6", you can put it in the air, he's gonna bring it down,
Target
control. He can do that in spurts, like in the number 10 position, but in terms of target man up front, number 9 in the box, he just doesn't play like that.
Because we don't put crosses in unless it's
he drops off a lot. So for me, the horse he's doing okay today. I can. He's working hard. He's working hard.
He's galloping.
To that point, though,
Giddy up, man.
he's been able to win headers when he goes out, and this is the first time I've seen Ten Hag do this. He's put him out right in the wide right areas. He's winning the headers there, and then even the 10
deep.
He's winning headers.
He's winning headers there.
That's
So then
true.
why is he not winning it in the final third?
Because we don't
why is he
team
not
cross. Unless there's a corner, we don't cross.
But
we
against
don't.
Leeds, second half, as soon as he went off the pitch,
Yes, he was going off.
then all of a sudden crosses start coming in, and Rashi then scores a header.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he's not being able to connect with our wide players and say, listen, give me just cross the ball to me, find me. Understand where I'm going to be in the pitch and find where I'm going to cross this ball. It's only been it's this weird. I don't understand it.
Imagine
he has no
being-
presence.
Imagine me 6'6", and no one's crossing you the ball.
He must
Just
be
imagine being that tall. Being
Like you said with Sancho, he is a nice guy. I see it every time they put a camera on Weghorst. He's just smiling. He's got a little smile like, I'm at United.
Like, I think with Weghorst, it's a thing where we naturally saw over the few games he played, he would always drop deep anyway. So Ten Hag's like, well, if you're gonna drop deep anyway, you might as well just go into the number 10 because you literally drop on Bruno's toes. And I think it's good because it's an outlet where we can win the ball in and around the edge of their box to keep possession. So he's played okay. He's played okay today.
Hayley, second half's pending, nearly here. You're Ten Hag. What are you doing? Are you keeping the same team? Tactically, are you going to make any changes?
Do you know what? I'll change it come 60th minute, maybe even 55. I'm giving Sancho a little bit more time. 55, 60th minute. If he's not giving me that extra oomph, then Garnacho is coming on.
Okay.
Be a bit more direct.
First swap.
Give them something
Be
more
more
to worry
direct.
about.
We've got a super chat here. Mirza Beige says, Barcelona has a habit of scoring in the second half and then shutting shop. We need to take our chances. It's a great
Speaking of shutting shop, they have conceded the least goals out of all top clubs in Europe.
No, they have.
7 goals.
They have in the last 8 games. They've only conceded 2 goals. Barcelona.
Well,
So.
What's going to change today?
Well, yeah, and we
Yeah, they
score
did,
goals.
yeah.
We score all of our goals second half of late. So hopefully goals in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, and another super chat. Sati says, the comments on Wout don't make sense. I see Sancho as an issue more than Wout, who is dangerous. Bring Garnacho, same as Leeds' plan without Wout in the number 10.
Well, that's what we said, 60th minute. If it's not really
So
cooking.
Rashford, Weghorst, Garnacho.
That's what he wants, yeah.
And then Fernandes would be on the right.
So going back to Sancho, obviously it's a player I'm watching, hasn't really contributed a lot to the game. So if there was to be a player to make way, then I can see it being Sancho. Again, I don't think it's going to be done right now. I think, and again, it's a whole different, like, forget the first half of football. The second half is a whole different game now. It's a new game of football, relatively now. So we need to manage that second half because Barcelona, they're going to make their tweaks and changes, and we need to be ready and do the same.
Well, Aminor with the last super chat so far, well, second to last super chat, he's asking me a question saying, do you think Sancho is a timid player?
Timid.
I think, look, it's an interesting question with Sancho going to the Netherlands, getting that one-to-one training. I think there is a mentality issue with him. I think at times this season, I don't remember what game it was, but there was this one situation where he loses the ball. I think if Malacia loses the ball, Sancho just doesn't bother. I don't remember what game it was, and I think you look at Sancho at times and you see his facial expressions and his body language. I think there is something in him that's, his head's not there, and I think that one-to-one training in the Netherlands might have just done just about enough for him to get back, because Erik ten Hag won't bring him back if he's not ready. Do you know what I mean? So I think we need to see what happens with Sancho, but there's still, another 3 months of football left. So let's see what happens with Sancho. And another super chat here. Maybe Leach needs to teach Weghorst how to be tall.
Our smallest player teach our biggest player how to be tall. Well, look, we've got 45 minutes to go. as things stand, it's 0-0, and we're all quite positive. We're all like, this is a good result. You know, anything can happen. I think Ten Hag's talking to these guys. He's letting them know what type of opportunity it is. Because at the end of the day, as Manchester United, we want to proceed. We want to get to, would it be the quarterfinals after this?
No, it's 16. We're around of 32 right now.
Wow. So round of 16, we want to go all the way. You know. Yes, we're going to get top 4, but to win a Europa League, like that's a big look.
Absolutely,
so Ten Hag's going to be telling them, guys, like, pull it out of the bag.
Guys, with that conversation of Weghorst, Minna in the chat, Weghorst's role was never to be a target man for headers. Tactically, Erik Ten Hag does not do that with him either. Just because he's 6'6" don't mean it's cross and hope. And it is true. It is true. I think earlier on this season, and I've said it a couple of times, when Ronaldo was in the team, a lot of people were saying, yeah, we need more crosses into the box. But Ten Hag, after, a lot of those games were saying, we can't keep doing stupid balls into the box. Do you know what I mean? Marcel, do you think that...
Do you know what? I think, quickly to intercede, with Ronaldo, 100%. You put balls in the box, it's Ronaldo, you're going to get goals, standard. With Weghorst, like, I believe he's been brought in to link up the play. Do you know what I mean? When you've got Martial, Sancho, Nacho, Rashford, Weghorst could be that person who can connect it.
I kind of disagree with what Min is saying. I hear that, and I can see from, as I said, that Weghorst does drop deep, but bro, you are 6'6". There is hardly any defenders that are as tall as you. They might be 6'4", 6'5", still not 6'6".
So that's not the main
That's
reason.
an X factor. We need that in the box. Rashford's having to do that. And just as a fan, I'm looking at this player. Yeah, he links the play up well, but get in the box. You know what I mean? Get in the box. So,
well, second half is just about to start, and we don't believe there's been any changes thus far, other than
no changes.
Pedri in the first half for Barcelona. Barcelona kick off. Come on, United! Ten Hag looks serious as ever.
Ten Hag's done a brilliant first 45.
He's going to get a goal.
He's getting a goal.
Ten Hag's been brilliant in terms of setting up the team the first 45. Hopefully, again, he has something in terms of tinkering. We're talking about how he changes things and adapts to situations. So let's see what we can do for the second half.
Come on, boys.
Next goal is crucial though.
Next goal is very crucial. Crucial for the tie or crucial for this game?
I think crucial for the tie. No. For this game. It's very crucial for this game.
Here we go.
And we kicked off.
Let's go, guys.
No changes made. Cool.
Keep it the same.
Do you think United's going to have the same tempo, Louis? Do you think we're going to have that same energy from the first half?
Yeah. Do you know, I think from that Leeds game, Ten Hag said, I never want to see you again start the game the way you did. Do you know what I mean? So from minute 1 now, they're going to be more alert, more attentive, and just
that's a good ball.
It's a good ball. Luke Shaw's got pace.
Dealt well.
If that was Martinez, would he get there? That's a chance.
Fred tried to flick that with his shoulder, you know.
Yeah.
Fred, man.
Mad, man.
Oh my God. He just does it again, doesn't he?
Rafinha's a bit techie, you know.
Ball, you know.
Good ball. Well done, Varane.
Who's there?
Yeah, that's a foul.
Is that a foul?
Yeah, he's kind of hitting.
Took his boot off.
Yeah, he's hitting to Wan-Bissaka for no reason.
Another super chat, but Toto Alliance. Imagine Varane get another yellow and we end up with Sean Martinez in the second leg.
Do you know, I wouldn't mind because I'd probably say they might even be our two most composed. I know Varane's very composed, but Martinez and Shaw are both very composed at the back, so...
Xavi's funny. He's very expressive.
But Lewandowski does look old though.
He does.
Yeah, he's old. Yeah, he's old.
Still quality.
He looks like, I've had my time. Do you know what I mean? Look at Ronaldo looking like some sweet boy, and you got Lewandowski.
Ronaldo's probably doing all the potions.
Yeah, trust me.
You can't be doing them things there.
You can't be doing those things, man. Losing the ball there. Kessie's a bad boy.
Look at the ball there, look at the ball.
That's it, Sancho, you work it. Sancho, work it. Good.
Dealt with well from Shaw.
Handball.
Oh gosh.
Who was that on the turn? Rafinha, left foot.
Oh gosh.
I thought that was going in.
I'm shook now, guys.
I'm not
No. I'm still feeling
We're
good.
making stupid mistakes again.
Rafinha had a good chance, shot outside the box. But
That was close. Skimmed
that
it.
would have been a nice goal.
Skimmed the post.
Stinging. Whoosh.
Did it touch the post?
Skimmed it, I think.
The hay was nowhere to be seen on that one.
Yeah. We need to build into this heart. We've been starting slow in the previous game. We
But look, as you see, the players have pushed up to let Wout win this. Let's win this header. Let's win this header.
If you don't win the header, win the second ball.
You know he's not going to win it.
Get on him.
They're turning it now.
And never
they're
Casemiro.
turning
Look at the ball, look at the ball, look at the ball.
Come on, boys.
It's alright.
Yes, Malacia.
Well
Right,
done.
Sancho, go.
Sancho.
Sancho, you got to drive. He's got to drive. No one's with you. Drive.
No. Keep the ball, keep possession. I like that.
No, I hear that. We can also run down the wing.
Yes, Wambi. Let's go, man. Positive.
Rashford's saying, bring it. That's it. You see Rashford?
Pass. Good.
At least Rashford's ordering. That's it.
Hey.
Who's in the box though? Who's there?
Get that on target.
Listen,
Gotta
take
be
him
on
off.
target, man.
Brother, Marcel, you're scoring that.
Oh yes, I am.
That's not cool. What is that about? That's a nice turn. What on the Cincy guy?
It's got to be on target.
Take your chance. It wasn't even on target, Hayley.
It wasn't.
It basically had an open shot for people that are not watching the game but listening to our great commentary, and it missed.
Yeah.
I see. That's
Bruno,
a
keep going
See,
with it,
no,
man.
you can't see it again. How does he still have the ball there?
What? Bruno, stop running after. Oh no, here they come.
Yes,
Casemiro.
Casemiro.
Oh,
well
it's
done,
still
brilliant.
danger though.
Yeah,
Takes the
Casemiro
corner.
dealt with that one.
Bruno stopped running. What the hell? Someone needs to have a
Yeah,
word.
man.
Yeah, someone needs to have a word.
Look at this one here. How have we not scored?
Look, what did Sancho
He tried
do?
to flick it.
It wasn't even close.
I've just dropped that. Oh, come on.
It wasn't
I
even
know.
close.
Listen.
What did I miss?
Oh, don't worry, you
Don't
you
worry,
get mad.
just
Eric Ten Hag, 5 bags a week. I'll do it.
We don't want Stephanie to be
I'll
any
do it.
more
Let me say the
pessimistic.
5 bags a week, I can do it.
Oh no. My smile's gone.
Corner by
Away.
Come on, man. Who's that? Of course.
Again! But guys, can I say something? We don't score corners, we bloody concede them. What is that about?
That was pathetic.
That was so sad.
sir.
That was
Poor.
pathetic.
And how many corners have we had? We probably had about
Oh,
4 or 5
let me get on
corners.
the mad stat here.
You get the
yeah.
stats. That's probably their second corner. And
We have
Terrible.
had 3 quarters. Well, it's 3-3 right now.
No
actually.
way, really?
3-3.
The Chelsea reject scores against us.
3-3.
Where's the positivity now?
no, I'm still positive, but that's just
It's
poor.
coming.
No. I know. That came out really sarcastically, but I'm saying I need to feed off your vibes,
Okay.
guys.
It's just poor. It's just very
To
poor.
feed off your
Who's-
vibes.
They're
Malacia-
1-0 up, but we should be
Listen,
1-0
Malassia's
up.
not tracking him.
Fred.
No, it's Malacia.
There's no one on him.
No, but it was Malassia's man. He
But
left
why is
Malacia
Malacia
initially.
on him?
No, it's Fred that was on him. Look,
was
Fred's
Bro,
there. Look,
initially,
Fred, come on,
it was
man.
Malacia, and he went round the back. Alonso
Yeah,
went
but why
round
is
the back.
Fred on him as well?
Do you know what? Yeah, we all want to be a backseat driver when we're watching football. We would like. I just feel like you say that it's Malacia, but maybe he was told to do something
To
different.
hold that position.
You don't know exactly. Yeah, maybe he was told to hold that position.
Matting.
Do you know, it's not like Man United shouldn't have scored. We should have got a goal
We should have
ourselves
been
anyway.
1-up.
Do you know what I mean?
Ref,
But,
come on, man. How many times?
And that's the difference. They took their
Fuck, man.
chance.
They took their
We
chance.
didn't.
Take your
We didn't even
chances.
get ours on target.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, the positive is there's still minutes in the game left to play.
Of course.
And it's
And
second leg.
we will create another chance to score, for sure.
But
Rub-
again, we
rub
should
some
not
more
be
of that on Mimi.
we should not be conceding.
It's coming.
Corners,
It's working. It's working.
Is it?
That's a good ball. That's a good ball.
Venus comes
Make
through.
it count. Good cross. Nice bit of
Who's there
composure.
helping him? Who's there helping him?
Good ball.
Did it get to his man?
Touch.
Nice. Right, who's this? Fred. Okay.
You
Don't want
want
him on the
Fred
ball
there. You
there.
don't want Fred there.
Just keep it.
Come on,
Come on,
Sancho.
Sancho, you got
If you
this,
want
man.
to
Come
stay
on.
on the
Look at the run. Look at the run. Look at the run.
The run.
Look, now Sancho he's not giving me the energy I need.
He hasn't been great. Casemiro from distance.
Bang.
No, but why are we doing that? When we was nearly
Again,
in their
again.
box.
Shouldn't be doing that.
Efficiency.
Yeah.
Just pass the ball.
It's not the 90th
Yeah, but
minute.
the
We
thing
didn't
is,
need
like,
to do that.
Just
But
pass
if
the
you're
ball,
Casemiro,
man.
though.
Yeah, no.
Again,
I know,
this
yeah,
is,
but-
for me, this is a soft goal.
So he's
soft
rough, he's
goal.
Very soft.
Soft goal.
And so soft that
Who's
even
your
De
man?
Gea really could have saved him.
Who
But
is
this
your
is what,
man?
going back to what I was saying, being a backseat driver, how do you know that Malacia wasn't told, or like you said, it was in the game plan for him not to mark that person? I think.
Go on then, make it count, big man. Yes!
I'm just in shock.
Rashford!
No, listen,
Rashford again.
I'm being positive.
Oh my.
Let's go! Wait, listen, I don't know if you actually saw that go
Wake
down.
up now.
Wake up! Listen, you see how we respond straight away.
Hang on. Am
I
I
told you
still
he's gonna
on? Am I
score.
still on Rashford duty?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So watch what your boy does.
Oh, Rashford.
Guys, listen.
That's beautiful.
The mentality, we responded. What they scored 2 minutes ago and we scored again. We don't give up.
Yeah, but do you think that has more to do with Marcel's lucky? He's my lucky charm.
Well, let's see the
Let's
build up here.
do
Because
this. Casemiro to Fred. Well done.
Fred was
with a free ball.
on his
Perfect.
outside. Oh,
No, you
that
gotta
was-
give Fred credit.
the
for
weight
that.
of the ball was beautiful. Near
yeah.
post. Near post.
How did he score
That's
that?
still a lot to do.
Alright, cool.
That's a lot to
Go on, DJ, break it down. Break it down. What
He has
happened?
no right to score from that angle.
So what happened? What was the play? What was the
Near
play?
post.
It was Casemiro into Fred. Fred with a lovely cushion pass, just rounded it.
Bad
into the
man.
defender, into Rashford. Obviously, I think he pushed it a little too wide, but as you can see, he's managed
Found
to
the
hit it
finish.
hard and low.
And do you
get
know
it in near post.
that goal from Rashford is a man on confidence. Because a striker's not going to try to place it. He's going to put it across the box. Man on confidence.
Everyone let him do the celebration. You know, say, go on, do your
Come
thing.
on,
do it, man.
guys, we're back in the game. We can forgive them for the corner, even though it's poor.
Right.
1-1, let's go.
But here you go. This is the point where now game management. We
Yep.
just scored. We need to get a hold of the ball and calm the game down until we're ready to go again.
And that is one option.
we don't
Or
want-
do we pull it on them? Do we
No,
keep
I think we
going?
put it on them. I think we
putting
put
it
it
on
on
them.
them. At
You've
this
got to
point,
get
we
the
put it
ball
on
first.
them.
We've got to
Fred's
get the
gone
ball
out.
first.
And do you know one thing that I've noticed? Fred is playing higher, and Fred is actually very good pressing. You know when he's in
Yeah,
that.
Great
He's
presser
a
of the
good
ball. Great presser of the ball.
Tackle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're moving different now. Sancho,
Rashford.
no, it's fine. That's fine. Well done, Sancho. Well done, Sancho.
Sancho needs to be greedy.
Yeah. But listen, when your strikers in form like Rashford,
Oh, here they come. Goal.
Oh, yes.
you know what? The haters gang me. You see that cat?
Yeah.
Most keepers,
Oh crap.
most keepers will push it out.
So Lewandowski
That was a
saying
mad
the
one,
age.
you know.
He's saying the age, big man. The age
Yeah,
is
He
Malacia
said
is
my
solid.
back.
The age is
Solid.
in.
Someone get him a Zimmer frame.
Malacia is solid, you know. A little pit bull, fam.
Aggression. He's
Solid.
aggressive, man.
Yeah, he's solid. You don't want to
Look
get
at
into
that
that,
catch,
man.
lovely.
That's not a normal collision. That's not a normal collision.
Yeah, that was solid still.
It's not a normal
So
collision.
look at all these winners now. Love it. Let's go, United.
Let's go.
Can we get that
Wemby.
cross in? Get a cross in. Get a cross in.
He didn't want to be man. He going.
Go for the
No,
corner.
he's
Cross
going.
in.
He's going.
Not bad.
Sancho. Sancho
Not bad.
creeping
Do you know what? The game's going in our
Okay,
favour
but
so
again,
far.
Creeping into
listen.
the game a bit
Okay,
now.
sorry, but just then, striker's mentality. You can see Rashford's there, right, and he's not even anticipating the bounce back or the second ball.
No, he
Goalkeeper.
gets a pass
He
from
didn't
me.
even know, but he wasn't even looking.
Go on, Bruno.
Bruno,
Go on.
crack
That's
in.
it, Bruno. You got to work.
Well,
One Masaka saying thank you, my G. Thank you.
That's what happens when you track back.
that's a personal one there as well. That's a
Yeah, that was
personal one.
personal, yeah.
Guys, you know what? Tactically, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, I guess we'll see it in more gameplay, but I think Fred's actually gone to number 10. I think Vouch dropped even deeper, you know. I think Vouch dropped deeper.
Zayn Miasi with a super chat.
Oh,
Hope
man.
United go through so Arsenal can beat you in the final, even if we don't win the
Get
league.
the hell out of
Listen,
here.
yeah, Zayn, just go lick your wounds, man. Lick your wounds. But thank you for the money.
Come on, Fred.
Yes,
Don't let
Fred.
it out of there.
That's not a foul. That's a great tackle. Great tackle.
Fred,
No,
the
it was
one-
Val. You know Val, because he's not quick. He kind of gets. He has to keep going.
Yeah,
as
when
he
you got those
runs,
them long gangly legs, man, you've got to
Look at
sort
the
them
hair
out.
here. He just said, light work.
Grab that.
How was that possible?
He's baffled. He's like, oh,
What's wrong with
Yeah.
this
He
one,
just caught it like
Man
that.
caught that like it was nothing,
No,
man.
it's nothing.
Where is this free kick?
Left hand side.
Left hand side, yeah.
So it won't be
It's going to be
Rafinha.
like a cross.
What
side.
happened? What's the breakdown for the freak? What happened?
It was Val
Fred.
Course and Fred.
But
getting pressure
I
on.
don't think it was a foul, man.
Anyone see Hannibal's goal the other day for Birmingham?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worldy.
free kick,
Yeah,
yeah.
Owen put me on it. Owen put me on it. Shout out Owen, he put me on that to that one.
Mm.
Worldy.
Big up Owen, by the way.
Big up Owen.
Yes, we miss you, man.
We do miss. We miss you, but
Let
I
us deal with
think
this
we
corner.
miss-
I think
Oh, you can win that,
the,
this big
the,
man.
the
Oh.
UV crew, the UV community, they miss him too, man.
Yes, guys.
Yeah.
Owen's on holiday right now. I think you in Jamaica, Owen. Enjoy the beach and that. We'll see you soon.
What, a lobster?
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Like a lobster.
By the beach watching the game.
Another corner to Barca.
Let's deal with
Look,
it.
I told
Why
you.
is it Malacia?
It was Malacia on Alonso. He
It's
needs to
not a
watch his
matchup.
man. It's not a matchup, but
Come on, deal with him.
cannot
deal with
concede
him, deal
another
with
They're
him.
going short. They're going. Ah, no, they're going for one of those. You got to get out to him, Bruno, man.
good. Let's go. Ooh.
Oh, they done well
Rashford out to
there.
him quickly.
But Rashford is on some form, is he not?
Oh, you think
That was smart. That was clever.
No,
No,
that was clever.
No, that was Casemiro. He meant that.
No.
Yeah, he
meant
knows
it.
what
Yeah.
Everyone thinks he's going to head it, so they back off him, and he's like, "No, I'm going to leave it."
Guys, how many likes are we on at the moment?
Right now we're on 420 likes. We need to get that to 500.
Yeah,
we
man.
need to get that to 500. Come on, guys.
Listen, we've slated Fred, but that play there from Fred, Fernandes isn't even doing that.
Beautiful.
Took it down on his chest, got the assist. Lovely.
Such a good finish.
There he is again. Fred in the right position. Sancho, take him on.
Go on, Rash.
Hey, Rashford, shoot, mate. You're on form, bro.
Corner.
Corner, let's get the corner.
Yeah, let's take
Corner
that
to
corner.
United.
I told you they're here for the taking. Let's go.
Sorry, excuse me if I missed anything because I did pop out. But is Rashford moved to the right?
We're fluid.
They're fluid.
No, okay, no, I just didn't know if I missed anything.
Yeah,
We're fluid.
Nothing.
We're very fluid.
Nothing
Set
crazy
right now.
so far.
Yeah, we're very
That's
fluid.
twice on the right.
Come on, with goals.
If we get to 500 likes, I will break down the secret recipe in the hope juice. I really will. I'll tell you
Yeah?
that.
Cool.
Will
You hear that,
will
guys?
you also twerk?
Man, that's your job.
No.
Hey, this is my one for Rashford. Let's go! Who's that?
Casemiro.
You two PG settings. PG settings.
What was I doing? I got excited.
See.
Hey,
Rubbing up on him. I said he's my lucky charm.
Barcelona are rattled.
Come on.
Stephanie, you said about when we scored the first goal, you said, okay, get a bit of, was it you,
Pump,
DJ?
yeah, I said press them.
Yeah,
Oh, you said press.
I said press.
That's it, we stick it on them. What happened there?
That should be.
Nice
Don't
split.
tell me this is.
No, it's own goal.
That's all right.
Go.
We take it.
So no offside. We'll
Yes.
take that.
Kunde is having a mare today.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
definitely own goal, yeah? Cool.
KG would say Kunde's not Kundeing.
Yeah.
Come on,
Come
United.
on.
What's going on? What's going
2-1.
on? Was that a goal? Yeah. Just making sure.
Do you know what? Yeah, I
Racing.
love being proved wrong. I love it.
Wait. Why is he touching his ear? What's going on?
So Frankie De Jong. Oh yeah, true.
Oh, they're gonna find some reason. Is the goal under
Goal.
question?
It's a goal.
It's a
It's a
goal.
goal.
It's a goal.
Okay, it's a goal.
Wait. No, wait.
You can't get this wrong.
It was an own
I'm gonna
goal,
go.
big man.
Yeah, Kunde own goal.
Yeah, it's definitely counting.
They say, do you know what? They say Barcelona are stunned, but should they be stunned? Who's been better this second half?
Us.
Yeah.
Since their goal, for sure, us.
Also, that was a statistic earlier about Barcelona and United both scored more goals in the second half. We've got 3 goals so far.
Yeah.
If we go back to Old Trafford with a win, then we're in a very, very good position.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Because I don't see us losing at home.
No,
Our
our
form at
form,
home has been
our
solid.
form this season has been phenomenal at home.
No, Sancho, man, come on, bro. I need to see.
Do you know what? Sancho's been a bit better this second half so far.
he's
a bit
slowly
better.
getting into the
But
game.
I think, to keep this momentum and keep this energy, soon you bring on Garnacho because then they're scared it's something
direct.
else. Of course. That will be the next change, I believe, or the first change. That's it.
Dealt with
Casemiro.
easily.
We showed
That's
our
it.
character.
Nice. Well done, Val. Oh, yeah. Make it count. Rashford, you put him in your pocket. Make it count, my brother. Go on then. 1 second.
Hit it!
Corner, we take it.
Is that a corner?
Is that corner?
As the ball came to him, we knew.
Listen, I don't want to hear that, DJ, man. No.
We knew.
One
We're
second,
all like this,
story.
yeah, we're all excited, and when it went to Wan-Bissaka, we were like,
What happened? Was it wild? Oh, no, it's
corner,
corner.
it's a corner.
I was on target.
Me personally, I would have chopped him.
What's the stat saying right now?
Marcel knows that.
See the stats right now.
Do you know what this is?
Something again, it's a
Again,
replay.
Rashford scored a goal and he assisted this goal.
Yeah.
Rashford's been the man so far.
61% possession for Barca, 39 for us. They've had 7 more passes than us. But listen, I think we've been a lot more efficient in the
Here's
second half.
3-1.
Come on. Can we not just get our head to one of these?
Yeah.
No, don't lose it there.
Back to the keeper.
Yeah,
Nice.
we'll go home with that one. Hit the channels. Yep.
That's it, Malassi is on it.
Yeah, Marcel, I see what you're saying still.
What's that one?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
To be fair, whatever,
I see what you're
innit?
saying.
If we win, I'm not bothered. Ooh, that's Casemiro. He won it back though.
Okay,
Look
you
at
want it
that.
back? You want it
Well
back?
done.
Trying to win it back?
No.
Yes, for
Yeah.
right. Casemiro. Listen, are Barcelona watching us right now thinking, are we playing Real Madrid?
For real.
So excited.
Yeah.
Just
Too
watch
eager.
it.
Too
1-2,
eager.
Bang,
Yeah.
bang.
But sorry for listen, I must say, and this is, let me not say, Stephanie, talk to me about Rashford. First half he was quiet and he was a bit like, what are you saying now?
What do you want me to say?
Raw. Nah, that don't deserve that energy. Hayley, what are you saying for Rashford?
No,
I told you he's gonna score in the second half.
No, but I never said he wasn't going to score.
And then, he also
this is what I'm
assisted.
saying, yeah, like, hang on. Like, time out. This is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like these days, in general, I'm not talking about this channel. I'm just talking about all like fan channels in general. It's like you have to be black or white. I'm never black or white with Rashford. I never said that he's a bad player. I love him and respect him and support him. I never said that he wasn't going to score. I'm just saying, if I'm nitpicking, the points that he needs improvement are X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Get your head up.
But what I would, I actually was nearly going to
this
say.
is dangerous.
Don't foul him. Don't foul him.
Easy.
Don't foul him.
Well
Lovely.
done. Good, dealt with well.
Away, Sancho. Away, Sancho.
No, he dealt with it. It's fine. It's fine.
Go on, Fernandez. Big pass.
Oh, no look pass.
Oh my god, that is a
Do you know what? That is a Stonewall penalty.
Nah, that's a pen.
Oh my god.
But listen, can we just admire the pass from Fernandez?
There's a no-look pass.
I was saying that.
There was
I
a
was
no-look
saying
pass,
that.
but it's a good pass. It was a good pass.
Well, from Fernandez, no look.
From
Fernandez, yeah, it was a no-look
you
pass.
think?
That was a no-look. That was a no-look pass.
From who?
Bruno Fernandes.
What's going on? Is there no VAR check here?
That's a foul.
That was a
Look,
massive.
Ten Hag's still going at it.
How are they not showing that back though? That was a
Rashford
clear
was in
pen.
front of the player.
Yeah.
He done a skill. The player went in behind it.
That's
He
disgusting.
put his body in front, took the ball, and then he got nudged from behind. That's
that's
a foul.
disgusting. Yeah.
Should be a penalty.
But
Sorry,
in
yeah.
in response to your question about Rashford.
Go on, Fred.
Too open.
Stephanie, this just keeps happening. Go on, right? Stephanie's turn.
Now look,
Talk to
see,
me.
and that's a Gavi foul. Look, that's a Gavi foul that he's given. He's been doing this a lot for Gavi.
Exactly. Tell him, Bruno. Go and check up there.
Go and look at that foul from Rashford. Go on, Stephanie, and again.
Sorry, Steph. Sorry.
I was just going to finish off with
Yeah.
saying I wanted to say at the time of Rashford's goal that it was a very, very well taken goal because also you've got to remember that
What
you've got to remember that the Barcelona goalkeeper is on form right now.
Yeah.
He's hot. He's
Yeah.
on fire. The
Yeah.
goalkeeper. So the goal that he just took.
You don't think so?
Nah, it's not a penalty.
They haven't conceded this many goals. Do you
But
know
this is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
So you have to. For that, I respect him.
Yeah.
The way he finished that. Yeah, it was a good finish.
Yes, Ten Hag. Get
Thank
mad
you.
at
Guys,
him.
we're just looking at here the replay. Was that a pen, guys? I'm not sure.
Yeah, sack him. He needs to get Ten Hag. I love this guy. I love this.
Do you know what?
Passion.
Ten Hag has
Passion
really
for the
shook up the
game.
league. He's got Pep worried. He's obviously got Klopp
Yeah.
worried. But, I mean, who's Klopp right now? Do you know what I
Klopp's
mean?
worried.
People are taking this guy serious. He's a football man.
65 minutes played.
Someone said
United
investigate this
2-1.
ref.
Listen,
Ten
all
Hag.
the refs need to be
Yeah.
investigated this season. All of them. They've been flipping.
Yellow card to
Give
who?
Ten Hag a yellow.
Ten Hag.
Got yellow. What is it?
Man's like, for what, big man?
I'm not gonna lie though. I want to see Garnacho one, man. 'cause
Yeah, see, that's not a free kick, but it's all right.
Man like
he's
Eric.
letting them know.
Man's like, all right, I'll step back. I'll step
Don't
back.
make him send Van der Haag after you, you know.
Van der who?
Van der Haag.
Which one's that one?
He's right hand man.
The other baldy.
The baldy, that's
Yeah.
mean. He's the mean one.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
Do you know what? This is a big result for United.
Casemiro
Oh,
yellow
yeah,
card.
Frankie, shut up, man.
Dion's not making any friends, man.
Nah,
He's
trust.
Who got booked?
Who got yellow?
Casemiro.
No, Casemiro.
Does he miss it? He don't miss
Nah,
it.
he doesn't.
Nah,
but
he
it's just
doesn't
why
miss.
you get the yellow card for.
Yeah, yeah.
That's that.
Oh,
Listen.
2 subs.
The referee
They need
only
to.
does things like that when they know that they fucked up. That's why. Kessie was playing well for them.
Okay, Fatty's
oh,
alright.
no.
Baller.
No, please, no.
So they've took off the goal scorer Alonso for Christensen, and they brought on Fatty for
Album?
Kessie.
Oh no.
And that's that blade guy.
Yeah, Blade for Alba. And Barcelona have a free kick. Not too sure what for. Apparently Fred made a foul, but we don't think he did,
Nah,
do we?
they've been very nice to Gavi, and
They have, to
they've
be
been
fair.
extremely nice to him, and it's not right.
This ref is annoying, man.
Extremely.
Come on, De Gea, man.
Yeah, please.
Come on.
Anything on the frame, he has to.
Because
see.
Lewandowski's techie. I'm sure he could pick whatever corner he wants.
Yeah, he's good.
I've never seen him take a free kick
Come on,
though.
De Gea.
Now he can wrap it, man.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich.
Come on, David. Come on, David. Come on,
Look at
David.
Oh,
The way he shaped up for it, I was like, that was dangerous.
I know, it looked dangerous.
Yeah, it looked dangerous.
So guys, 68 minutes gone. We've got 22 minutes of the game plus extra time. Are we saying anything right now? Any changes right now? Anybody?
I think Eric Ten Hag probably wasn't thinking about making changes, but because Barcelona have just made changes tactically, I think it's forcing him in. It's forcing us into a substitution or two. I would bring at this point. I would keep Wan-Bissaka where he is. I wouldn't bring that on, but I would bring sub Sancho for Garnacho.
Cool.
That's what I would do. That would be my first.
More directness, more pace.
Marcel?
In Ten Hag, I trust.
So whatever he does,
and he normally does it around this moment here. So maybe in the next 5 to 10, we expect 1 or 2 to come off.
DJ?
I think he'll keep it as it is. I think he's just going to wait and see what Barcelona do. Obviously, they made changes, and then if there's anything significant what they're doing, then he'll probably make a change. But realistically, the only change you can really make is it's Garnacho.
Fred, I love it. Do you know what? I'll tell you something in a second. Go on, score first.
He shouldn't have gone near post.
And you can't blame him for shooting on his left foot in front of goal. You can't blame him.
Top left. He should have top left. Top left. He should have been top left.
One tactical change I will tell you he's made. He's put Fred a lot higher the second half, and we've been a better team.
That's dead.
The thing is, Fred is an engine. He's all over the place in midfield, so you can trust him there regardless.
Hayley, you making any changes?
Well done, Fred.
That's a big foul.
Yeah, I know.
Preaching and that.
Yeah, trust.
In 5 minutes, I'm bringing on Garnacho.
Cool.
Okay.
The thing is, when De Jong starts galloping,
Barcelona.
Yeah.
2 super chats. Troy Superstar. We can get the kids to play these at 0, nothing much. Priest of Banter says refs and Camp Nou is a sketchy mix. Barca are sick.
It's true.
Another superstar. Sabitzer, Liche, Anthony to come. We got this lot.
Ref, are we not going to have that for us?
Get up, man. Two of them rolling over.
Good. United throw. Take our time. Bit of composure.
Get up.
Is that Gavi again? No, it's Alba.
Alba.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Alba.
No, so Sergio Roberto. I saw the captain's armband.
Yeah.
Ooh, referee.
Veckles is a lucky.
Guys, we're not spoke much about Veckles, but do you know what? He's put a shift in. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. He always offers that.
That's all we can ask for right now. You know what I mean? We've got Rashford.
He should just change from being a striker to a forward to just say he's a 10, man.
A 10.
Because the way he slid Rashford through, we had a beautiful bit of play there. One touch football. When we play one touch, it's good, man.
Smart header.
Lovely Fred. Like that.
Could have gone back to the keeper.
No, what? It's keep on the pitch. No, okay.
Yeah.
Smart header though, from sure. Yeah, it's ours.
It's our ball, mate.
Got to start managing the game with 70 minutes in. What does Ten Hag do, guys? Stick or twist? Does he change things up? Does he go more defensive?
I think
does he go for it?
Sensibly, you just swap Sancho for Garnacho. Yeah. But other than that, you don't change anything because we're dealing with
it's working now.
And the second half, Wan-Bissaka's not been troubled like he did the first half.
He's been alright. He's been
He's
steady.
been solid. So yeah.
Ref, we're not having that. We're not having that.
You know what, that is good. I like that.
What, from last year?
He was down and out, he was on the floor.
And he didn't handball it. You know, a lot of players...
They brought it in, but he just kicked it against the Barcelona player.
Why are we...
Well, what's happening there? Come on.
Guys.
Don't foul, Fred. Good keepers.
Just keep it.
Keeper.
Man on.
I thought it was, do you know what I mean? Important. We've seen many times when people miscommunicate like that. Fred's on the ball again.
Oh my God.
Well done. Good coverage.
De Jong's a bad boy, you know.
He is,
Yeah,
man.
he's too smooth.
sick.
Yeah, he's too smooth.
He's smooth, man. Oh, he's gone. What
Challenge. You know them challenges that deserve a clap.
Lovely. You got to praise it.
Sancho.
Sancho, simple. Now go. Please.
Wide.
Well done, Fred. That's probably the best thing Fred's done. But that was good.
Overlap.
Rashford.
Well,
release him.
It's alright.
He should have made the pass, Rashford, man.
I don't blame Rashford for that.
You don't blame. But he had Veckles. Oh, he's active.
Is it? I don't miss that.
You got a yellow card.
That's not even a yellow card.
He maybe just pushed.
Do you know what? The ref has definitely been anti-United today.
Definitely.
Yes.
Guys, let's not be those people.
No, but do you know what? I'm not that guy, but
How's that
yellow card?
How's that yellow card?
Not yellow though, because he got made them.
It's too rude,
touched
isn't
him
So
it?
is that the rule if you get begged?
But Rashford
No, yeah,
goes
but
down.
he couldn't get past.
What, you touched him up?
No, he just
He blocked, he just blocked.
Oh, okay, I thought, sorry, I didn't, yeah.
It's not like he was through on goal.
No, just on that Rashford moment there, I think you got to also speak about the person that's going to receive the ball. Sancho needs to demand that pass across the pitch.
True.
Yeah,
Nice. Go on, Fred, just run.
Just run.
Fingers well.
It's like Gabby. He's only on. Gavy's only on the other side. Is that Gabby?
No, it's not going.
Oh, I wish it was.
It is Gabby.
It's Gabby. He's off. He's already on the other card.
He wasn't on the yellow.
Gavy's getting a red card. Yellow card.
But he got one earlier, I'm sure.
No, he didn't.
Did he not?
That's a foul.
No, he didn't get booked earlier on.
Oh,
He didn't get booked.
Hey, Fred's
Only Alba got
Fred's too nice. I'm doing shit housery. Oh, sorry. Bang.
What, did he say call to him?
I'm throwing elbows.
Do you know what? We was breaking Fred in that number 10 role. He's a problem.
Misses next match, lovely.
Thing is, they're playing a very
I
high
miss
line.
it. See, I
There's
told you.
two players that they've
No, it's just Gabby. I thought he got a yellow card earlier.
Oh, okay.
But he misses next match and he's obviously a starter and Pedri's going to be out,
Come
hopefully.
on, boys, man. If you're going to do that, make sure it works.
We're dangerous on the counter now because they're playing a
It's
high line.
open.
We're
It's
dangerous.
open.
They're wide
It's-
open.
Yeah.
Listen, they don't want to
This is
lose at
our
home.
game.
They don't want to lose
Our
at
game
home.
to win.
United,
I think they lost that whole
United
season.
get one more goal, game's dead.
Somebody
Done.
said 2-1 as well.
I did.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Hey, come on, brother.
I said 2-1. I said 2-1.
No, I didn't. I said 2-0.
I said 2-1. I said 2-1 still.
I said I wanted a clean sheet.
I said
I mean,
2-1
listen,
or
I'm
2-2.
at the game because I said.
I said
I
draw or
said
loss.
3-1.
I remember and Hayley,
See,
Louis.
you two must be
Paulo as
buzzing.
well. Yeah, I'm gassed. I said if we win,
This is what I'm saying. If I
haven't
set my sights low, then I always
I'm
get
happy. I'm so
They haven't.
happy. But even if it's a draw, that's a strong result to bring to Old
Big
Trafford.
result. Big result.
We're
And to
going to
be
beat
honest-
them. We'll beat these at Old Trafford for sure.
Don't know the statistics, but I can't imagine Barcelona have lost money at home this season because they've been on top form. So for us to go there,
Deal
and
with that.
Oi, that was
Big game Miro.
Oi.
Miro.
Casemiro said, "I'm the midfielder here."
Little fish.
Hey,
Goal
yeah,
kick.
goal kick.
Look at him like he's not.
What did he just do? Show us. What did he do? Go on, Marcel, show us. What
That
did
is the
he do?
best moment of the game.
That is.
Let him go.
Yeah,
No, he
Chelsea.
was just.
I'm the boss.
What's up?
You know, Casemiro will probably be Gabby's dad. Literally.
Let him
Look
go.
at him, look at him.
Cheeky.
Let him know, Cass. Let him know.
Man like Carlos, man.
Let him know. Big game Miro. Wow.
Win it.
People in the chat saying, Frankie wondering what could have
Hey.
been.
Oh,
Go on, release.
Rashford, man.
Now, but he's got the pace though to get
It's alright.
down.
It's alright. It's alright. Just keep it, man. Pass.
Strength.
Pass the
No,
ball, man.
no,
Come
pass
on.
the ball, Rashford, and you know
He's
it.
going to get it back now, though. Watch.
Is he?
Well done. No, but Rashford.
This is the
Tell me-
annoying thing. This
But then
is-
again, Sancho was in that number 9
Say
position. Is
this.
anyone saying ball? Is anyone telling him?
What, being vocal?
Yeah.
No. Actually, you make a very good point about.
Hey, that's a what?
Yeah, they're
You
always
make
so.
a very good point. You look at our defence, right, this season, and it has improved because we brought in players, but it's also improved in the sense that the back line has been more vocal. And I will include David De Gea in that. I don't care what anyone says, he has been more vocal.
Okay.
If you look at the front line,
Yeah.
they're talented, right? They're all talented players.
No.
But
Imagine if
there's less direction, right?
Oh,
Man.
Sorry, Steph. Every time you seem to talk, get caught.
I
There's
know,
always a
I'll
mad
shut up,
action.
I'll shut up.
Who was that?
No.
And do you know who you played? It's Casemiro.
Was that Casemiro?
It's Casemiro.
Fuck's sake.
It was Casemiro. But
Oh
then,
my
look,
God, man.
how many times has Casemiro like saved us and done a good thing? I know it didn't work like that, but it was Casemiro.
Hey, but we've said it this whole season though. Casemiro has those moments.
Listen, if I'm
We'll
10
go
up,
back from-
I'm going in the change room at the end of the game. I'm kicking things. I'm going absolutely mad.
It was
That was-
Casemiro.
What was that?
We allowed this to happen again. Game management, especially from
Yeah,
Casemiro.
Casemiro should know better.
Oh.
Yeah, but see,
Can
Casemiro is-
Varane get that as well? Can he get
No,
hold
no
of
one
that?
touched
It
it.
was a
No one
flick.
touched it.
Was that not a
No,
flick?
nobody
Nah,
touched it. It's just one of them ones. Too many
But
bodies.
can't Varane look at that football better? Look at it. Look at it. It's gone
That's
under
gone
your
straight
foot.
in.
No, too many bodies, man.
Look, it's gone under his foot, man. Watch the football. Watch it. Look, just watch
It's a
it.
great ball in. Wait, does he even get a touch?
Anybody.
No, no one touch it. Yeah, I can understand for the hater it would be like, oh, where's the ball sort of thing, but Casemiro, man. 2-2. Someone actually said 2-2.
Guys, it's alright.
2-1 or 2-2.
It's alright. Like you said, Marcel,
We're gonna
this,
get
a draw is a good result.
Yeah.
But we still got
Oh,
15
it is a good
minutes.
result. And do you know what? I tell you what this game will do more than anything. It will let us know they come to Old Trafford. We should really win. Do you know what I mean? We've played well.
Let's concentrate on the next
Look at
13
the ball.
minutes.
Listen, I think we'll still score another goal. How about that?
Yeah, why not? We're not
Guys, we're
sitting
playing
back.
well. We're playing.
We're not sitting
Why is he not shooting? Why is he not
it's
shooting?
Malassi, he's not got right foot, but bro, just take a swing.
That's what I'm saying. You need
Get it down onto your left.
Oh my.
You take a swing. That's what he should have done, but he didn't.
Oh, Bruno still.
He should have took a swing. Malassi, man.
That was a great run from Malacia as
brilliant
well.
run.
So what do
Great
we do now?
run.
Do you make changes? Do you make changes?
Yeah, go
I'm
Nacho.
popping my arm. So every time you fucking run my arm, I score. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
We make an attacking change. That's what I would do now.
Garnacho.
I think as Garnacho comes on, intensity, directness,
well
that's what
done,
we might be
Fred.
missing.
Look, Fred, yeah.
Fred's like,
You guys can talk about Fred, but he's been put
Oi!
Go on, Sancho, don't give up. Come on, that's what happened. Now make it count. Make it count. Get a penalty. Get in the box. Get in the box.
Yeah.
Beggy.
It's alright, keep it. Oh, it's a bad ball. It's a bad ball. It's a bad ball.
I was there.
Sancho.
Do you know what though? Definitely Garnacho time now.
I think so, you
Because
know.
he's going to cause them problems.
Let me just ask anybody. After, like, obviously the game ain't done, but we really scared of these lot.
No, that's what I'm saying. They come to Old Trafford, like they're a good team. Don't get it twisted. Anything can happen. But this is giving us confidence
Because
today.
of us again, and what did Ten Hag say? Good isn't good enough. We played good.
Oh, bad ball.
Make it count, boy.
Go wide, go wide. Good.
Oh, Rashford! It's your goal!
Oh my God.
Days, cuz! Rashford!
Bro, what is he doing?
There was another situation last season. I saw that. I was like, oh, I brought back some bad memories.
This. You see how we're feeling right now emotionally, and like
Onside. Look, take a touch. Come in.
Nah, there's no composure. It's the composure levels. It's
Composure,
hard.
yeah.
We're moving mad right here. Imagine how he's thinking. It's the composure
Yeah,
level.
but he's
not-
paid X amount of money.
Do you know what? No, do you know what it, Marcel? When you scored the goal,
we
scored
did.
that first goal, you expected him to score again. The first goal was harder.
Look, 10 minutes. 10
It's
minutes.
just composure. You're lying. You're lying.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what's the hair doing?
What's the hair doing?
What's the hair?
Because he was going to come to the ball and then.
Can I hold that?
Yeah,
man?
he could
Pat
put
it up.
Yeah.
I think if he could, he would have.
Guys, that's it's like too many people are talking over each other.
Sorry.
Even me, I'm struggling to.
Troy Superstar with a chat. Garnacho Palestri ASAP, please. We can win this.
What's he doing? He's just rubbish.
Kunde
The guy
is
in blue.
having a man.
Yeah, do you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing Palestri
So, yeah,
and
exactly.
Garnacho come on. You take off Sancho and Val.
Who? Oh, Palestri.
Nah, I've still
On that
thinking-
right hand side.
Can't last. Still thinking he Veco still.
A light for Kunde.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well
good.
done. Go.
If
go
you
on,
deep
Fred.
the two
Go on,
goals we
Fred. Go on,
conceded,
Fred.
think about the two goals we conceded. They're sloppy.
Well done. Well done.
Referee,
Getting held. Surely that's a foul.
Oi!
Referee was
This
sloppy.
referee, man.
Nah, this referee's biased.
Smoking
Specsavers.
something.
No. Bruno tried to release Rashford straight away.
Keep the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah, he needs to have no.
Keep the ball. Did you see?
Listen,
No,
I
I
can't be his
disagree.
teammate because I'll be shouting abuse.
No, look, the defenders are in our half. One ball through to Rashford, we're through.
Really let these lot back in the game.
this, look at
This
this,
is
look at
poor
this.
from United, man. How? We let them in the game.
Barca paid the
So
ref.
lucky. That's so lucky.
Barca paid the ref. That is funny.
Yeah,
Some dude. from
loads of
Leeds.
euros was getting shelled in people's pockets.
It feels like a one sub game though.
Oh, here comes the sub.
Good.
49 for 25.
Is that Fernandez or is it definitely Sancho?
No, Sancho.
Sanch.
Sorry, did you say
49 for
Fernandez?
25.
Or
Well, I didn't know who that was.
Nah.
It was-
happened there?
Hopefully,
Bruno
I think it's
Bruno
Sancho.
can't come off in this game.
Well,
Garnacho.
yeah, Sancho. Yeah.
Garnacho for Sancho. I think it's an obvious choice that most of us probably would have
He's
done.
vexed. He's vexed. He's vexed.
Yeah, of course.
Well, he had his chance. Should have scored.
He's played 80 minutes. He's
And
played
yeah,
Nah,
I want to see more
Levels
from
can
him.
go up in the next couple of weeks.
Definitely.
They need to.
So just to be clear, who was
He doesn't
stopped for
win
who?
one. He just doesn't
Hello?
win one. Vegas.
Garnacho for Sancho.
Just doesn't win one header. I don't understand it. You should be pinning players, pushing them, bullying them, winning the header, knock it down.
A lot of people are praising Sancho in the chat actually. I do think he was a lot more involved defensively today than going forward. Marcel, what do you think of Sancho's performance in this game?
Second half really much more improved. You know, was a shadow of himself in the first half, but second half much more improved. Gave us a couple key moments. Could have scored in the second half as well. Good. It was okay. It was okay. Not brilliant, but okay.
What kind of pass is that?
Jeez, what was
wild.
I think
Oh,
Garnacho's
no,
going to
no.
give Kunde absolute.
He is.
Do you know,
He is.
Conde has looked sloppy.
Suspect.
We got to get him the ball though.
Oh,
Yeah.
look who's coming on for Barcelona.
Who's this one?
Torres.
Torres coming on.
Man.
Ferran Torres, yeah.
Torres coming on for
Rafinha.
Rafinha.
He's been rubbish.
Yeah, and I mean his goal was
Well, he got
a
the
shot,
goal.
it was a cross. So
Yeah.
Hang on, why are you allowed to say that? And I can't say that Rashford's been a bit rubbish and then he scores a goal and then you have a go at me. Because the same things happen with
What
Rafinha.
did I say earlier? I did say Rashford, he'll pop up with a goal. I said it last.
I didn't say he wouldn't.
He can play rubbish. He's at that level now. He can play rubbish for
Oh,
8
look
minutes.
at that. Oof.
He's vexed.
Look.
I mean, no, but to be in all fairness, that's what you want to see from a player manager. If you're getting subbed off, you want to see, that disappointment.
United
Like,
pushing
look
right
what I've
into
done for you.
Barcelona's
Come on, boys.
But he's been below his level. He should have expected that he's going to get subbed. He's been below his level.
Are we gonna win the ball?
Win it. Go on, Wambi.
Yeah, see, Fred's there. Love that, man.
Wale.
We are
Oh, look! It's going to break to him. It's going to break to him.
Going to him. Pressure.
Oi!
Look at this.
If they beat this press though,
No, it's cool.
Not with Rolls Royce.
again,
He's got to make a good decision. It's because the composure levels of DJ. It's the composure
so
levels.
annoying, man.
Can I just say though, like mentality-wise, do you not see a bit of Ollie creeping into our play?
No.
Nah.
I do.
No.
Well done, Casemiro.
I do.
Mind yourself.
No,
How was that a foul?
It was a foul.
Oh my God.
It was a foul.
I honestly, I see
He's
Ollie.
trying to get him red carded.
No,
He's trying to
but
get
do you
him
know
red
what?
carded.
Varane and they don't know who Ollie is. Do you know what I mean?
No, hang on.
No, Ollie, man. What? Because we wasn't in the lead and
No, not that. I'm just saying from the past 2 minutes of play, like since they made that sub
that is a foul,
for the Torres sub,
Oh, yeah, it is.
we're
He's got to be
spooked.
careful.
We're
Be careful,
spooked from that.
Is he on the yellow? Please, Casemiro, no more.
That's how I feel anyway. My 2 cents.
I hear you. Listen,
So what are the stats saying then? How many?
Discussing that, man.
How many?
He's
What are the?
calling him a puta, yeah.
listen out for the stats. Go on.
Yeah, so Barcelona with 61% possession, 423 passes. We're talking 150 passes more than us, and we have been to
Come on,
75.
don't throw it away. Don't throw it away. Sorry, go on.
It's okay, no problem. 82% possession for Barca, 75 for us. 10 fouls for us in this game, and 6 corners for Barcelona and 5 for us. It's been a pretty close game when you look at the stats. Possession means nothing these days. It means nothing.
Facts.
It's come down to
Is this
mistakes.
kid good at free kicks?
He's talented. He's just
a techie
talented.
player. Ah, they're cheeky.
He's got the number
Away.
10 shirt on.
Oh, good control. Get rid of it, good Varane.
Was that handball in there?
That's what I thought.
They're going mental.
Yes, Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's been very good.
He's been very good, very solid.
No mistakes from Luke Shaw. Well done, you got the ball, ref. Ref!
Oh my God.
They are getting.
Where's this ref from?
I don't know.
I
Probably
wonder.
Spain.
Probably.
It's probably a Catalan. There was a handball on Fred, to be fair.
Yeah, there was.
There was a handball on Fred.
Oi.
That they could give that, you know.
Is it VAR? Did I have
Is it
VAR?
VAR?
They can give
Doing
that.
there,
They
Fred.
can give
Yeah,
that.
but to be
They can give
to be
that.
fair, it was Alonso. He was bending down to head the ball, so Fred wouldn't have been expecting that kind of angle from the ball. If that makes sense, because Alonso was probably like going like proper down.
We've hit 500 likes, guys.
That's
Lovely,
good.
lovely. Let's go.
Not satisfied.
No?
No.
How
How many
do you
likes
want?
do you want?
700.
How many we got watching?
750.
How many
That's
we
the
got watching?
The minimum.
975.
Do you know, actually, I tell you,
975.
I tell you what, I bare
So there's
minimum.
around 400 plus that
Guys,
aren't like
975 people tuning in. We've got 5 minutes to go plus extra time.
Oh, it's gone up by 8 likes. Jeez.
Come on.
Yep.
Let's push to
Steph woke them up,
1,000.
Push the likes, man.
Steph woke
We
them
can
up.
get there definitely.
We could get there. Push to 1,000. That'll be a result.
I'm tired of these referees
Steph woke
just
them up.
violating my
Steph
team.
woke them up.
Steph woke them up.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
What happened there?
What was that?
Oh my
Hit it against his own post.
Who did?
I think it was Varane. Hit it against his own
That
post.
was
Or
like
Cass.
slow
Look, Cass has
motion.
put his shoulders up.
I was about to fall over the
It was
back of the
Cass or
sofa.
Varane put it against his own post.
Dimitri said, ref is auditioning for Barca.
Yes. Yeah.
Or you mean he's getting paid off?
Mad. Yes. Auditioning, you know.
Boys.
save!
Big save. That reaction.
We're moving a bit mad right now.
Get it out, man. Get some control. Get some control.
Oh my god.
This one
The Hayley, come out and catch the ball, man.
You were laughing at me when I said Ollie. I feel Ollie vibes creeping in. I'm telling
No,
you, Ollie
not at
vibes.
all.
We're losing a bit of
No,
composure.
I'm not talking about the style of play. I'm talking about up here.
Mentally.
Bottlers.
I mean, let me not say it. Let's just see what happens. Come on, United.
Well
yes,
done.
Val. That was
Big
Val.
Thing is, Fred needs to get back now. Fred needs to
But
get
Val
back.
is there.
Calm.
Yes, let's
okay,
go.
okay.
Touch, good point. Make a good decision.
Rashford,
Look at the ball. Look at the ball. Make a good
Rashford,
decision.
go.
Just make
No,
a decision.
he's offside.
No, he's not.
Offside.
I didn't think he was off.
man.
Make a
But then
good
again,
decision.
Garnacho wasn't
I'd
making
rather
a...
sit on the ball and keep the ball and keep
No,
possession.
not at all.
Because that pass, like, what's the probability of that?
If it came off...
Mad low, but giving the ball away again. Now here they come, back under pressure.
It's the composure levels, DJ. Since
silly,
that,
man.
that 1-1, 2-2 scenario, we haven't been, efficient with the ball.
Yeah, we haven't.
Yes, and
the
that's
key
what
word.
it
We
is.
just need to keep it right now because we're under a bit of pressure.
No foul. Great. Well done, Luke Shaw.
Big tackle.
Keep it.
Oh wow, this is
becoming very scruffy.
Yeah, this is an aggressive game.
Well done. Go. Make the right pass.
Second
Rashford,
chance.
run.
Second chance to make a good
Run.
decision. You got a
Make the
second
right
Garnacho.
Well done. Go on, Rashford.
Garnacho,
Take him
Garnacho.
on. Rashford, go.
Why is he slowing things
Why
down
is he waiting for every play to get back and then give it to
He
Garnacho?
usually waits for everyone.
He waited for everyone to get Rashford too slow,
He should have
man.
passed on a lot earlier.
A lot earlier. He's done that twice.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? At 2-2, settle it down for once.
No. Go. Drive into the box.
I want
man.
Garnacho getting him in the box.
Drive into the box. But who's there?
No one there.
Who's there?
Have your shot.
Go wide.
Let's keep the ball. Let's
Go wide.
build up.
Now,
Yeah, build it up.
Ball into the box. Go on.
Yeah, 88th minute. We want the ball here. Bring it down, Garnacho. Get in the box.
Rashford, be an option for him. Be an option for him. Be an option.
Who's there? Let's keep it moving.
Be an
keep it
option
moving.
for
Who's
him.
there?
Well done,
Does
Marcel.
well.
Is that cool?
Oh,
Should be our ball. Oh my god.
Luke Shaw, brilliant. Well done.
Nice. Let's keep it going. Turn.
Casemiro knew better to look this time. Runners, go on, Val.
That's
Yeah,
shocking.
so on that moment there from Rash, he's got to either take it on.
Yeah, he just stood still.
He should have passed a lot earlier.
Or shoot. Yeah,
That as well.
it's a striker. Get a shot off, man. You don't shoot, you don't score.
Give it to Garnacho. Look, he's free.
I know. Yet we want to play down the right hand side.
Oh my days, man.
The switch is on, Varane. Go on, Varane. You could do it.
Who's in there with him? Who's making the run? Oh my gosh.
We are keeping the ball though, like you are. Let's go on, Val.
Man on.
Do you know what? Val's got some good passes, you know.
Good touch.
Val's got some good passes on him.
Not enough
Nacho's
power.
got to kind of involve himself in there and give him
Make
the
a
option.
run.
Yeah, you've got to kind of. Rashford needs to see that someone's there on this blind side.
A lot of people in the chat are saying literally Oli ball at the moment. So a lot of
Really?
people are
I
agreeing
see some
with
people. I see some people moaning that I'm negative, but they can.
Steph's been the advocate for this Ollie thing. You don't have to mention his name.
Fine.
Who's picking up the scraps?
Fine. I
Let's
won't
go.
say his name. I'm just saying mentality.
And
Nah, I hear you.
when they say Ollie ball, Paulo, are they talking about counter attack, which has always been the style of football that we
Yeah, I
play?
mean,
but I didn't even say.
Oh.
Is that
No, I'm talking about.
Are we talking counter attack? Are we talking line
Guys, we've got
composure?
4
Yeah,
minutes
yeah,
of extra
what-
time.
What in particular?
Come
are
on,
we
let's
saying?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
what do you guys mean when you say
what's
Oli
the
ball
even-
right now?
Yeah, what are they? Are you talking about mentality?
I didn't
or are
even
you
say.
talking
I
about
didn't say
counter-attack
Oli ball. I
style?
said Oli mentality. So correction. But no, I just essentially what I meant is the ability to maintain calm when it's getting a bit tight. That's what I meant.
4 minutes extra time.
Yeah, 4 minutes extra time with 3
Still think
minutes left to
United can
go.
do something.
We
If we
can
get a couple of
We
chances.
can. We can
But-
get the win.
My frustration is that we brought this on ourselves. That's the annoying thing about it.
To be honest, both goals though. That's the first header he's won, you know.
Nah, looking a bit
To be honest, I
tired.
would have brought on Garnacho a bit earlier, but
Some people are saying no organisation.
Organisation. So structure, the team
Yeah, I
shape.
think that's what they're
Oh,
talking
wow.
about exactly.
just let it
So
go
just
on.
it's just lack of composure. Like I was seeing nerves there. You know, it's a frantic game. 90,000, and we've just got back into it, and we're scrapping at chances. We're thinking,
You're
oh,
right,
yeah,
Steph.
we've got it.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Don't be affected.
The Casemiro pass, bro, like there was
Everyone has
acres
their
of space,
opinion,
like acres of space. Like you didn't need to give the ball away there. Like, it hurts.
come on, United, 2 minutes. We want the win.
If I'm 10, I'm like, yeah, we're going for goal. Go for it. Who's on him though? Who's on him? Don't let him start dribbling.
Well
Wow,
done.
hey.
It's still on.
Come on, Wamby, man.
It's got to do better.
I can see why Frankie Dong would be so good in our team. You
Who?
can see it.
Absolutely.
FDJ. You
I
get to
do,
see
yeah.
why. Yeah, you get to see why he'd be so good in the side.
I think you'd. be a nice fit.
Lovely. Unlucky.
100%.
Hopefully for the return game.
Oh no, get on him! Come on, how are you letting him run like that? Come on.
Hopefully for the return game. It's Fred, sensible.
That was Gary.
My heart
I would have
skipped.
had something to say about De Gea then, you
Heart
know.
skipped.
Ansu Fati. But guys, hopefully for the return game, we do have Anthony back and a few more
Yeah,
additions.
Marcel
Yeah.
will be back as well.
Martial, hopefully, have you spoken to him?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, nice,
Yeah?
nice.
What's
So
he
he'll be
saying?
back.
What's he saying?
He said that the right hip is a little,
Yeah.
but he'll be back for the second.
All right, cool.
Oh, okay.
So, you know what I
Easy.
mean? At Old Trafford. But can we defend this corner? We've got a minute to go. Corner to
I
Barcelona.
didn't want to watch. I can't.
Come on, De Gea, catch the ball.
Well,
Yes. Big header.
No, wrong decision.
Go on, Garnacho. Go on, Garnacho. Watch this.
Control.
That would have been a dream.
That's
a bad tackle from Val.
You touch him.
I don't think he did
That's
that.
not
He
been
did, you know?
penalised.
No, I didn't think he touched
No,
it.
no, no.
Rose.
It looked
It looks bad.
The man was like, oh, and then got up.
Rolling.
If Garnacho had that
He
touch
would've
then,
been through.
he would have
Yeah.
been gone.
Ball.
No.
Oh
Jesus is Lord.
no!
Well
This
done,
game.
Malacia.
It's not good
Right,
for
so
our hearts,
what,
you know.
we're in the final minute now.
Listen, I take 2-2 in it, but we could have won. Coulda, shoulda, maybe.
Stupid.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Utterly stupid.
Yeah.
Now, Tutu's brilliant to take back into OT.
I was going to say, considering what Camp Nou, Barcelona,
And
they've been playing
we now
well.
get an idea of what
Yeah.
Barcelona are about.
Yeah.
Why did he hit him? Oh,
Go on,
Go on,
Garnacho.
Garnacho.
Take him on, take him on.
Ah, that's De Jong as well.
20
Galloping.
seconds, 20 long seconds.
Go on, Bruno. Well done.
That's a
Referee!
foul, come on.
Of course it's a foul. Surprised to give it to us.
Right, 2-2.
580 likes, can we get to 600? Can we get to 600?
Definitely can get the
Let's
600.
go, guys.
Come on, guys.
Literally, we're talking the last 10 seconds of the 4 minutes extra time. I think it might be one big kick from De Gea and it might be a whistle
Yeah,
blow.
absolutely.
2-2.
Yes.
Could have had so much more, man.
Yeah.
Could have had so much more. Could have had so much more.
I just keep thinking out that Val opportunity in the first half.
Do you know what? Since then, though, we've had so many more.
I know,
Rashford
but-
opportunity.
Rashford.
Sancho.
Two.
You know?
Two. Rashford
Two?
opportunities.
Yeah. If anything, the players will just be going home, kicking themselves, saying we could have won. At least it's not we lost. You know?
2-2 is a great result for us.
This
It's
would
not
have been
bad.
great if Oregos was still there.
I know, right?
I wouldn't say, like you say, it's a
Game's
great
gone.
result. I think I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
And that is the end of the game, guys. 2-2. Manchester United and Barcelona finish 2-2. Second leg next week. What are we saying? Let's start with Marcel.
What a game of football I've just watched, you know, and especially in terms of what Man United have produced today. You know, I really did think that, you know, it was going to be a different style of game than this, but I was talking about these are the kind of fixtures that we want to be playing in. We've arrived, man. You know, I'm really, really excited to see the game at Old Trafford now next week, and a few things in our favour. You know, Gavi not being there, and we don't know about Pedri, Dembele. So there's more. There's so much fuel to this fire for us, and we can really come out with a good result. Fantastic game of football though in this 90 minutes.
The player you're looking at today, what do you think?
I was looking at Bruno today. You know, lost the ball a little bit at times, but you know, again, like I was saying, when he gets the opportunity to play the ball in between lines and beyond lines, that especially the defensive line, he's very, very potent. Had a few moments of that, but some was careless at the ball at times as well. I remember DJ getting vexed about a few times where he's just giving away the ball too easily. Played well. I don't think he had a hand in any of the goals though.
No.
Fred had a key part in the first goal, and it was an own goal for the second one, but lots of dynamic running and played okay.
Yeah.
It was actually Bruno's flick, you know, from the corner,
Yeah.
and then it hit the own goal, Koundé. So
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
yeah, but cool. Stephanie, what we saying?
I'm happy.
Happy?
I am. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say it's a great result. So it's I'll take it. Like any day of the week, I'll take it. Like considering that we scored 2 away goals against Barca, who have been on top form in their league recently. That's something to be proud of. That's something to take away. But I would say the overarching feeling I have is that we've done the hard part. Not just by playing away, but we've done the hard part in the sense that we're going to come up with a stronger team when they come to us. When they come home to us next week, we're gonna have Martinez back, Sabitzer. I feel a lot more confident going into next week.
Yeah.
The next match against them than I did with this one. So,
You were watching Rashford today. What did you think of his overall game? Because in the first half we were saying he's not getting involved a lot, but then he scores a goal. What did you think?
Yeah, completely. I felt that he was somewhat invisible in the first half. Not really getting into the game much, but obviously then, what does he do? He pops up with a goal. He does what Rashford does. And yeah, like, if you want me to talk about his playing style over the course of the whole season, and particularly the last few games, he's on fire. Like, I get that. But repeating what I'm saying before, I just think, Rashford is like the icing, but he can also be the cherry. He can also be the cherry. He can. He's good enough to be that player. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's why I'm like kind of like just pining to see. That's what I'm desperate to see. So again, he scored the goal in the second half, but he did miss 2 chances. Yeah.
Lack of composure at times from Rashford.
I felt today.
Yeah, I felt like at times he was rushing into things. He was like, I just want to shoot, and then you kind of lost that composure there. Let me just remind you guys as well that they've only conceded 2 goals in the last 8 games, and we've just scored 2 against them in 1 game. So I think we should definitely be proud of the team today. Hayley, who were you watching today?
The centre backs.
Centre backs. What did you think?
They did brilliant, man. No, honestly, they did good. Varane, his presence was just everywhere. Shaw was shoring up the back. They did well. I'm proud of them. Lewandowski, I don't think he had a sniff.
Yeah, I mean, look, Lewandowski, I think it was the one play that we were looking at in this game, thinking if he gets in those dangerous positions, he's going to score goals. But
they dealt with him.
I think we don't.
Especially Varane. I think Varane was the. If I'm going to say man of the match, I think Varane is my man of the match.
Interesting. DJ, what you got to say?
I'm vexed.
Hey, today you were looking mad. You were getting mad today.
I'm fuming. 2-2, yeah, on the surface could be a good score for us, good result, for us, but we could have had so much more. I just think it just led to stupid, costly mistakes. And look, we're not too far into this sort of like rebuild at Manchester United, and there are going to be teething problems here. But again, those small mistakes made today, which led to their second goal, at the end of the day, we need to straighten that stuff out if we're trying to get back to the top, because top teams don't do that. We was comfortable in the game. I felt we had Barcelona right where we wanted them, and we just went and made the most stupidest mistake, and then now they're right back in the game. We need to be able to manage games a little bit better. But going back at OT, again, I'll ask the question, are we really scared of these lot? Yeah. Especially now at home? Of course not. We'll take them out at home.
Lovely. So we've got a super chat here from Ethan Johnson. Man of the match for Barcelona were the refs. Clear penalty on Rashi. Well, I completely forgot about that penalty because there was so much going on. Yeah. And sorry, what play were we looking at today?
Oh, Sancho.
Sancho, what did you think? Because clearly in the first half we were saying he's not getting involved as much and he was losing the ball at times. But I think defensively today he was hugely involved.
Yeah, I think his defensive game has sort of improved. But you're going to get that from most players that play in an Eric Ten Hag team. Definitely. It doesn't matter if they're the number 9. All the way through the team, you expected to get back and track back and defend. With him, he was really quiet early on, first half. And then towards sort of like midway through the second half, you started getting on the ball, you started seeing him coming a bit more central, slotting the players in with good passing. He's always had good passes, and especially the short passing. But I think he needs to impose himself on games a little bit more, be a bit more aggressive, be a bit more vocal. But again, he's a player still, just working his way back into the team. So,
do you think we should have seen him a lot more on the right today? Because he was hugely involved on the left, always trying to cut in. Use that ball control was fantastic from him. But I think we've been saying it for a long time now. We bought him as a right-sided player, and I think he's got a great cross on him. He's unpredictable. Should we have seen him a bit more on the right today?
I mean, it depends kind of what the manager's looking for. We saw Bruno kind of moving out to the right a lot of the time, and that is something clearly tactically that we're doing. So. If it wasn't for that, then I would have him on the right-hand side. But for me, he's still got to play himself into some form. He's still got a few weeks to go till we see the proper Sancho.
Yeah, Louis.
I mean, it's Barcelona at the end of the day. They're not obviously the Barcelona of back when, but they're still Barcelona. Their form this season has been great. It was always going to be a tough game. They were favourites. I think we've gone there. We've given them a game that they've not had this season. We've rattled them, and they're probably thinking, right, there's levels to the Premier League because we're sitting third, and I think maybe we should have won. We should have nicked it. We played well. I'm proud of the boys. I think everyone played well. The centre-backs were solid. I was watching the midfield, and I think one thing for me that stands out, the difference between the first half and the second half, and I don't know if you guys agree, but Fred was playing higher up. And when he does that, every time we won the ball high, he was probably instigating it. He instigates the press, and he won the ball quite a few times. And it's just, he's on their heels, and it's just problematic. And he brings the whole team up, and we just look good. I like him being further up, and he actually got the assist. He got the assist. Good ball from Casemiro. Bit of composure, put through Rashford, great finish. So if we play how we did the second half at Old Trafford, we've got no problems. And of course, like we said, we're going to have some big boys back. Hopefully Anthony, maybe Marcel, but most definitely Martinez. And I mean, that's a massive, massive plus to have Martinez.
Yeah.
But I must say, shout out to Luke Shaw. For me, personally, he's probably my man of the match because he's not our centre-back. But you wouldn't know. You would not know. It was seamless. He didn't put a foot wrong. Luke Shaw was solid. Didn't put a foot wrong. So I'd like to give him the man of the match. And that's my verdict.
Super chat from M. Sati. Gavi misses next game due to Fred accolades. I don't understand how people can't see what Erik ten Hag is doing with Wout De Gea, my kangaroo, come on. I think it's interesting with Weghorst because we've been saying it for the longest now. He's better as a number 10 than he is as a striker. And it was only recently we've seen him go into the number 10 position. Do we continue this way, Marcel, without in the number 10 position? Do we take him out? I mean, what do you think?
Really good question. I think Ten Hag obviously has a different style of number 10 to what we're traditionally used to seeing, a Ronaldinho, a Messi type. It's very functional, you know, it has a very specific job to connect the dots and of players and connect play. But you want somebody a bit more creative in there. I think Sancho's part of that category. And then in the Premier League, it's so dynamic, but we've seen Weghorst can fight in the Premier League and chase down players. I think in terms of, you know, maybe for a few games like this, maybe he's useful in the 10. I think he had a really good performance today in the 10 today. But I think other games he needs to maybe stay up front. I think you got to keep Bruno in the 10.
And do you think, Steph, in the next Barca game, do you think we'll see a very similar team, or with Sabitzer coming back and obviously Martinez coming back, and you would expect Martinez to get straight back into the team? It's actually a surprise we haven't seen him play midfield yet, which is quite surprising. But what do you think?
Ten Hag's going for the win. Next game, Ten Hag's going for the win. And that means bringing in Martinez and Sabitzer, 100%.
Lol2 Charlotte with super chat. The hail was immense tonight. Look, some of those saves today were phenomenal.
Some great saves, but the distribution was at times could have got us in trouble. Some of his passes. But look, all round, we're all going home. Do you know what I mean? We're all going home with a little smile on our face. It was 2-2. You know, at least it puts the game next week in a good position where we're like, yeah, boom, we're ready for this. We're excited. Marcel, you're probably lucky enough to go up there and watch the game. Do you know what I mean? And we're all optimistic. No one here is pessimistic, are we?
No. I think the overarching thing to say is if it's a 2-2, it is 2-2 draw. We're going. This next game is the decider, and we're playing at home, so we have the advantage. Yeah. That's what I would say.
I'm still upset. I just think.
DJ, just take a deep breath.
You're allowed to.
In your fan view, you can release your.
I can't. It's just only because look, we came here, amazing performance tactically. We was doing what we needed to do. 2-1 up. You're thinking, right, game management. Let's hang on to this. They're there for the taking. Barcelona were looking real weak, feeble, and then we just you lot want to score? There you go. And we literally gave it to them. And I think that's the most frustrating thing. It's not like it was a moment of brilliance from them. We gave them the ball and they scored.
An experienced player.
Yeah, you don't expect that. So that's why I'm a bit.
He was probably still riding that high though.
I'm still bitter.
He was peacocking down the other end 30 seconds before that. So.
Super chat from Senator Sons. The boys did what they needed to do. Proud of my boys. Well, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure to be with you guys today.
You two did well then.
Yeah. Big up, Louis and Paulo. Well done.
Big up, man.
Holding the fort.
So I mean, with that being said, Owen, you lost your job. Flex, stay in Spain. KG, you're not needed, my brother. Guys, until next time, we are out. United View, Manchester United 2, Barcelona 2. Next week, it's game time. Let's go. Until then, peace.